YouTube live thing too, man.
Okay, we're live.
Oh no. I'm not fucking watching my balls fuck this week. Y'all suck. Man, you know what? As bad as I broke down over the years, my eyes are still pretty blue. And yep, we're on C4OC radio right now, people. I remember Simple Amp. I remember Custom Shop Soto Guitars. And son of a bitch, the other two are on you, Holmes. Not you people watching him. Okay. Man, what else did I need? I know I was going to go get some. See, that's what happens when you roll cigarettes and you confuse your cigarettes. Don't smoke at home, kids. This is bad. Especially when it's a non-filtered cigarette. Yep. Okay.
Oh, right. Okay. All right. Yeah, I can hear.
They said they could hear it on that as far as I could tell from when I did that little.
Okay, they're here.
What?
Yeah, they're here.
Oh, wait, I'm going to get the phone. You guys are telling one thing to get these bastards. Come on. Check this out. Wait. Flash.
So what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. Got our guest coming in right now, so that's me on Chris Caveman Satterfield live now. Just coming around the back. Gonna be hitting us up real soon. Be coming in the door here really quick. Be good. What up, brother?
What's up, man? How are you?
Okay.
What's going on, man?
She's back up here. Oh, wait. You guys
What up? How you guys doing?
Here you go. Fuck you. I'll give you that real quick.
Oh,
I
yeah.
gotta set this shit up. Oh, wait. No more flash here, people.
You do what?
Like to do ball rips and shit?
I'm gonna do them on the back.
Okay.
Do that on the patio. Yeah, we got that chair right over there. We move this chair right over. Do this chair here. Get everything all situated and stuff.
What up, Eric? How the fuck you doing, huh? We got to talk, man. Hey, how's your fucking leg anyway? You busted it today skating, didn't you, son of a low network connection? What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know, man.
Okay. What up, Eric? How's your leg, huh? Yeah, he busted his fucking shit up today, man. Playing hockey again, that little motherfucking crazy bastard.
No, he fucked his back up.
No, he busted something in his leg today, skating, I believe. I see the X-ray.
Yeah, I saw the X-ray of his back.
What?
3-4 cuts, shot cut, and
rum
and
Oh, nice. Got some rum. Ooh.
Rum.
Nice.
Aloha,
how's it?
Okay. Well, I'm sorry to see that shit. That's hard to
No doubt.
That's the other argument.
Yeah, that's the other
I'm
argument.
You want to come and say hi? Hi, boys.
Oh, you get a couple black?
Huh? Do what? Yeah, this one goes like this. How you doing, brother? Everything good?
Doing all right. Not too bad.
Can we get a toast online? We good?
Yeah, we're good.
We can do that.
You can do that. Yeah. Definitely.
Good seeing you. This is great. Good seeing you too, brother.
Hey, boy, go ahead and get some sniffs up, cuz. Go ahead, I got all kinds of dogs I hang with.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the stuff right there.
Oh, yeah. He's a good dog.
So you been good? Everybody's good? Family's healthy?
Not too bad. Hanging in there.
That's good. He's getting us some cups so we can do a toast.
Yeah.
Do a little online hanging out.
Yeah.
Now, come on, let me introduce you, bro. Check this out.
Oh yeah, we're YouTube live, and we're also live on C4OC Radio.
Yo.
What's up, everybody?
How's it, everybody? My name is Big Art. This is Kona Gold.
Yeah.
That's Steven Duran. It's the caveman right here.
Yeah.
We're all going to get together and have us a little drink.
We got some
and
glass.
hear me when I'm around.
No ice. No chance of ice.
Fucking straight.
Is that asking?
Slacking with this week, bro. Come on, man.
We're going to do this straight. A little chaser, just in case. Caser.
Oh, a bit of the captain.
Damn.
Nice.
Little rummity rum.
There you go.
The no hangover.
Don't do this at home, children.
Yeah, no children
Yeah.
allowed.
That's why this YouTube video is not safe for children.
No.
Just this part.
Especially.
Most musicians will do them.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
All right.
Alrighty.
I'll get the plastic one because I'm my asshole.
It's a good friends, a good show, good
Hell
music,
Yeah.
and life.
Nice. Here.
Salute.
Man, I remember when that shit came out, it was like cheap.
Captain?
Yeah, when it first came out. It
Now
was
they're all
way cheaper
designer.
than Bacardi, dude. I swear to God. And then I moved to Utah for like 7 years, come back. All of a sudden that shit's, I'm like, what the fuck that is?
Now they're all designer and
You know?
shit.
That was a good one.
So we're rocking out to all the.
Hey, you don't have any ice, do you?
What up, everybody? This is
I know,
Steve-O
check.
here
Let me
on
check.
C4OC Radio.
You can. I'll take two
And
let's
see,
cubes.
it's back on the video screen over here.
two
So,
cubes.
what's going on, everybody? We got some special guests here. We got Art Duran and we got Kona Gold over here.
How's it?
What's up,
They,
everybody?
together, they're what's the name of your band?
You know what, bro?
Or do you guys
Funny
change that?
situation. We don't have really a name right now. This is
Really?
like, yeah.
Okay.
We're going through different stuff, and we just want to be absolutely sure before we kick everything
Sure.
off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're both, you know,
We are
musicians.
working and we're doing the deed, you know.
Well,
Putting in
yeah.
time.
When I saw you guys at that little fireside thing, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really nice. I had fun. That was really great. Big up to Josh, by the way. You know,
Right, New
Oh,
Year's.
yeah.
That was New Year's, right? Pre-New Year's party.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got another one coming up April 17th. Address to be denounced.
Oh,
To be
good.
denounced.
Dude, when you first sent me that address, I thought it was a bar.
No.
I'm in the neighborhood. What the fuck?
That's why when you walked in, you were
Right, I
kind
was
of
just
like,
I was
yeah.
okay, am I
Yeah.
in the right
I
spot?
saw that
No, I
here,
heard that. I was like,
yeah.
oh,
And the
crap.
vibes was
You
great
found-
too.
see, he
Like,
found-
everybody was
I asked
so
for some
freaking
ice,
nice.
you guys, and he got me 4 cubes. I even asked
That's
for
a
2.
good man.
Good man.
I didn't think I had that because I drank booze hot. I don't give a fuck.
You know, but we
How
get
did they come?
Oh, yeah.
We've gotten a little,
Swag.
Swats.
There
Yeah.
you go. I got my brisk.
Look at this guy's eyes. He's
Okay, I'm
like,
gonna give my
look
Facebook
into my
on the
eyes.
computer over there so I can answer your fucking questions or at least look at them this week without having to get whiplash. Okay? I'll do that.
Right. Yeah, I got actually I got to put my glasses on too so I can see that screen over there.
what?
What?
And, But yeah, you got a good show for you there. Yeah, no, that's not any better.
Wrong ones. It's
Oh,
like
yeah,
Sanford and Son when he opens his little drawer and starts putting them
Put
on.
on
No,
each one
that's
down,
not the
right?
one.
Yeah, I don't
Nope,
have
that's
that
not
many.
the one.
Man, I don't have that many of them. But hey, I'm glad you guys are here.
Hey, thank you
And
for
Happy to
having
be
us
here
too.
for sure.
Oh yeah.
Hey, anytime you guys want to come to some reggae gigs, my buddy LV Roots, he's been throwing a lot of stuff, Top Golf and things like that. You guys are
Really?
more than welcome to come hang out. I do a lot of hosting, so I host a show sometimes for him. We did a cool raffle for the Reggae Rise Up, thank you.
Oh,
And we just had a blast. I mean, we drank some shots, and then it was just gone from there. An artist named K-Bong was in town, Sensi Trails, and BC Project, and they killed it. BC Project and is a local band. Sensi Trails, I believe, is from like Northern California or Southern California. They're California for sure. And K-Bong, yeah, is Hawaii, you know, so he brought fire.
I didn't even know there was a freaking Northern California until we went to that damn farm, Holmes.
Well, if you go to Central Valley,
Oh, when
it's
you came back
Central
with that gift,
California.
we had those
And the
goodies.
line is Galt, Sacramento, right there. You know what I mean? The I-5 is the line from Bay Area.
Actually, we're talking about that.
Oh, yeah.
I got it.
I always figured,
Special mix.
you know,
Special mix.
The line between Northern California and Central California
Yeah.
was Point Conception.
Yep.
Right
There
in
you go.
And then, but there's Central in there between halfway up there and halfway down. Yeah, before Santa Barbara
Yeah.
and after Sacramento.
Yeah. That's
Central
all
California.
Bay. That's all Bay Area. Yeah.
Right.
That's like the bottom
I
of
would
Northern
always
California.
call it the gay area. So.
The Bay Area.
Yeah, you can't say that no more.
The area that is gay.
You can't say that
49ers.
no more. Because now every area is, and hey, man, I'm not saying every area is, but it better be or you're in trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
But,
that's what
you know,
they're. Yeah.
But we're
They're accepting, you know.
We're tolerant of everybody.
I want everybody to
Yeah.
be tolerant.
So
But don't push none of your bullshit on me neither.
Don't
That's my
smack
thing.
me in the ass. That's what else he's saying.
Yeah.
No.
you just want to be pinched, right?
It's
Don't
like,
smack
hey,
my ass.
when that happens, you just turn around and you just like, hope it was a woman. I hope it was a woman. Damn.
Damn.
Oh, I don't think I've ever experienced that yet. So.
Me neither.
Anyway,
Me neither.
Well, I rocked the stage one time and I got
Apparently.
off and I thought a girl pinched my butt and I turned around and I was like, damn. Walked
Ooh.
away.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, that's a
I
great
did.
shot.
Hey, you
Which one's
motherfuckers
that
on
one?
Facebook are getting it. That's all I'm saying. I actually
Well,
set that up right.
Facebook Live.
And that's
Facebook
that's
Live
what
is
you see
not
now.
YouTube Live's
Facebook.
getting it too.
That's
Actually,
Facebook,
our
that's
YouTube
YouTube.
channel's actually getting
And then we're broadcasting
because a
on
little bit more hits.
Platform goes
C4OC
everywhere,
radio
that's
out of
right.
Orange County right now, too.
And,
Nice.
Yeah.
well, he's the only one that goes Facebook Live on his thing.
Yeah.
I'm a
I
media
go
whore,
on,
man.
on mine a little bit,
Yeah.
but he does it way more than I do, so his page gets a lot more hits. So his hits on Facebook
And I got an iPhone now.
I've
It
been
don't
gotten
sound
them.
like shit, bro.
got way good.
It's coming. I mean, they record in 4K. Like even
Oh.
though I think 3 years ago they came
Dude,
out in 4K.
4S.
That's XDLR right
I
there.
could-
That's professional equipment
At Vamped,
Right.
per
the rest of the phone they can
French
take and
percent.
shove up their ass. I'm not lying. I don't like iTunes. I really don't care for Apple, but you cannot beat the quality of the sound.
Their
Now,
WAV files are
my
great. Yeah, the
shaky
sound
ass
card is
camera
really,
work.
really expensive.
I can't
Even
fucking.
the Samsung is really good too.
Actually,
Usually
that
the
one is better
Samsung is
than
just
I
like all over the place. Do it on this phone here on a better Samsung,
Yeah,
and it sounds. the
it's just
sound
like you
quality
spend
is
more
really
money, you
good.
get the better thing always.
Oh yeah,
That's what
but
it comes down to.
Yeah,
I've
thing
had
is,
this
I
shitty.
still can't see you spending $1,000 on a freaking.
Hey, but the
That's
thing
gonna be
is
obsolete
look.
in 2 months.
You know what? We do it, and they make us love it. We're like, oh, payments.
Oh, yeah.
Here's my money, bro.
2 years, no problem.
Ugh.
What do you mean? I paid for insurance and I still got a $500. What?
Well, you still got to pay deductible. on it.
$500
I'm here for
deductible.
my upgrade. $70. Hey, said free when I got the thing, you know.
Hold
Right.
on, people. I didn't turn on comments. Just chill.
No worries.
You know how I am, motherfuckers. I don't work tech. It's caveman. Think about it. That's minus something. That ain't work. Okay.
Pro Magnum man.
Let's see. We
Just
got
let me
Jerry
do myself.
Lee up there.
Dude, you know, as
I
long
don't
as
know
whatever you
Jerry
do
Lee.
is fun,
Oh, yeah.
that's life. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Gotta have fun with it.
Look at this dog. I have a buddy of mine. Our keyboard player, his name is Steve Hammond. Great guy, right? And
What?
his dog,
I do know him.
you know Steve. He's one of the greatest funk keyboard players. Just a great all-around.
I don't think I know
interesting
him from
guy. You know what I mean?
Actually, that's what.
And he has a dog, and I think the dog's like half Mexican hairless, so he's kind of like scruffy and stuff, real rough. This dog loves beer. Like yesterday, he had himself a beer while we're all eating pizza and getting the studio ready. And the dog walks, he stumbles into something. And he goes, "Man, Ozzy," he goes, "You're drunk again." And Ozzy's like all happy and shit.
Oh, man.
What kind of dog was that?
He's like a Mexican hairless mixed with something, but he's a thick dog. He looks good, but he's got that Mexican hairless hair. Like it's real coarse. Like you could see all the way through it to his body.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
but
he's a great dog.
When I was up north, we had these. They made us brownies.
Yeah.
Right? Medicated brownies. I had half of them because they make them really strong.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool. So I had half. I was buzzing pretty good. And all of a sudden I look down and go, see where's my other piece. Right? Look around. I'm like, freaking gone. Right?
The dog.
No. It's a little kitten about this little big. About this big.
Damn it.
Small, cute little kitty. Just walking around and then falling over.
Eric said it sounds good.
Oh,
he said sounds great. True 4K. Man, when that dude from LA
True 4K.
says that,
Exactly. Everybody knows.
Hey man, don't go to that 5. What's the 5 one that's bad,
5G.
right? Everybody says
5G,
that's bad.
killing all the birds and
and the bees.
the brain cells. I've been doing that for years. All the acid mushrooms.
But I had way more fun.
I think if I could do a
Hey,
test
don't
on
even-
me, you know.
Don't even lie to yourself. You had way more fun doing it that way than going like this.
Yep. True that.
The digital.
Wait,
track.
oh wait,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
might have been a pretty girl. I should probably like.
Yeah, like that.
You want to do acid together? You're like, it's great.
Yeah, I got a couple hits left.
Oh, me and you are
Better
gonna
be
have
Circle.
to talk
Remember the notes?
Oh, we missed
Circle
it.
Y /
Like,
circle
yes,
N. Yeah.
We came the night after. We should have
Hey,
been there the night.
I got a
before.
story
And
for you guys. In high school, I was so green, dude. I had this. My brother-in-law and my dad just got me the 70 Chevelle, right? Fucking badass hot rod. I built the motor for it. Fuck, it was badass, you know?
Your dad.
My dad, dude, he's one real cool dude. KB Lions, this whole trucking company. He's all fucking set up. So, anyways, he got me this hot rod. And I remember this one chick in school, one popular girl. She wrote me this note, right? And she's like, she goes, hey, she goes, da 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 da. She goes, if you can guess what this means, you got me. And she goes, IH. And I'm like a sophomore, bro. Like, I don't know. I'm just like, what does IH mean? Oh my God. I'm asking the homies. Homies are like, I don't know what it means, dude.
That
like,
sounds
we're all
like
virgins.
Jackson
We don't
Maine
know.
to me.
Never even looked at a woman naked yet. You know what I mean? Except for in a magazine or on a thing.
IH was
What the hell does that mean?
Yeah, dude,
Was it?
dude, it was, dude. I think
Okay,
about it now.
see?
I wouldn't have known that in high school. I know that now.
I know that now. My buddies make
You know
fun
what?
of me
That's
too
why
because they
them
read the
girls
note
said
and they
that
were
to
like,
you, 'cause they
dude,
were
you could have
trying to
had the
freak
most
Hey,
the most
IH,
popular
they
girl
knew
in
we didn't know
school.
what that meant.
Heck no, I didn't
just
know.
figured that
She
out
wanted to
right
ride in
now.
my car. I could have had that. I didn't know. I was just like,
I'm hot.
I finally figured out
Some
that
water
happy
or what?
face emoji isn't somebody cussing me out. Okay. That's all I'm-
just figured out the emojis and stuff right now.
No,
Yeah,
moji.
but-
Actually, I call them emojis for the last couple of years. My daughter really f's with me about that because I'm like, I don't, man. Number one, you people can't spell anymore. I mean, every guy.
There's no
Why do you
punctuation.
have to shorten fucking 2-letter words? There's no.
How
thing.
come there's nothing but commas in your sentence? No, because I don't know where the period goes.
Yeah, really. I don't want that to do with the period. No, I wrote a blog.
Salute.
It's like a painting, right? You just put whatever.
Eric Hatchett said he'd be back from LA Story. Hey, I hope your back's better. Okay, it was his back. You were right.
Yeah.
Man, I just seen the
Poor
extra-
bastard,
I
your
was trying-
back's out.
You already know
Damn
what
it.
I went through today. God damn it.
Oh, I know.
Roll around on one tennis ball comes and put them right there, right where the sciatica is, and just lay down on a tennis ball.
The roller.
Let that roll. That's the same
roller.
thing, guy. It rolls that shit out. Just-
Hey, you
oh.
guys realize that they
Yeah.
had those back since there was infomercials when I was a kid, which was like
Those
a couple
rollers.
days ago.
Tennis ball.
No, they
Oh, yeah,
well they
the
started.
rollers,
No,
yeah.
they redo this exercise thing every
Redesign the
2.5
wheel.
months.
Right.
Now
Let's
it's-
redesign the wheel.
Instead of infomercials late at night, it's pop-up YouTube ads.
Yeah.
Thank you, YouTube, for having me on.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you, YouTube, for teaching me how to play guitar and teaching everybody how to fix their house.
And thank you to, especially for us guys that are actually licensed and know what we're doing. Thank you even more.
I stayed at a Holiday Inn last night.
So
And I can lay tile and be a lead singer of a band.
What?
No.
I wrote this blog, right? And so, and I do use spell check.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't correct all the spelling.
Right.
Oh.
But you know what? Who cares? If
Hey,
you get your point across.
what was it we were going to do with that? We were going to start with 3 theirs.
Right.
Remember?
Yeah, really.
Let's do that.
I don't always.
like
I mean,
that.
I try to put periods and then I try to break up my sentences
Right.
and paragraphs and shit. But then there's some people out there that are just these grammar Nazis and stuff, and they're so perfect.
Yeah.
Really? And then they put
You
down.
spell-
They got a better
They
spell
put
check
down
than you.
then.
That's all.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Then instead of then.
Yeah.
And then I went on, and then I did this.
You're
Come
like,
on,
well,
yeah,
I'm
come on,
from
you
the
know what,
country, okay? You
man?
know
You're
what?
gonna be a moron, and you're gonna start trying to correct me.
Yeah.
Make sure you know how to say and use those words.
My thing is, this is a person.
Then, you know, then.
I wanna
then-
take-
They
I wanna
use it
take-
incorrectly.
Hey,
Right.
look,
Yeah.
I want to take a grammar Nazi, and I want him to go over, like, engulf himself in the Hawaiian culture, and I want to see
he's gonna be
his
all
head
fucked
will
up.
just go expoop. Like, all the Rajas this and Raja that and the kind cousin, and they're gonna just be like, "What is he saying?" You're like, "That's the way everything is
My
said."
cousin and I
It's
always say-
spelled just like that.
My cousin and I always say the grammar is just like you're painting a painting. You just
It's
put
yeah.
it wherever you feel like.
that's
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is an islander
Yeah.
thing though, because I know
Ting,
people
like
from
thing.
Guam.
Oh,
Harry
what's a
Gunn.
ting, cuz? What you like do, cousin? Like what you like do?
That
Right.
isn't.
And
And I mean, I'm not trying to make
no,
generalizations.
it's
Don't
it's
freak
pigeon.
out,
It's
people,
called
but,
pigeon.
like,
Yeah.
I know
shit.
people from Guam and some from Samoa and
Yeah.
shit, and it's like I don't know, man. It's like you guys really mean what you're saying.
Their own. It's their
That's
own.
what I think it is.
It's their own. Yes, their own language.
I'm
You
not-
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that mean, brother?
Yeah.
Go walk it off.
It's like
okay.
Spanglish, you know what I mean?
Oh,
like
yeah.
over there, they got like 7. It's like 7 different Asian languages all mixed in one. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's much easier how we do it.
I remember the first time I heard.
Yeah,
I heard.
less thinking.
I remember
you
the
know.
first time I ever heard Hanabata. They're like, "Oh, you got the Hanabatas." I was like,
What
"Hanabata."
the hell is
I go, "What the fuck is that?" He goes, "Well, in Japanese, Hana is the nose, and Bara is the stuff inside." And you can see all your Hanabatas right there on your nose.
So basically,
You mean a booger?
Hey, I will say one thing,
Yeah.
though. Don't even lie to yourself. I just thought about it. I'm like, why not just say it? But the way that sounds, it's like,
It sounds a lot more polite.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
get Hanabata right
Hey,
there.
it's
Get a little
sweetheart.
bear cub in the cave right
Yeah,
there,
little
girl.
Hanabata right
Go
there.
clean yourself up, sweetie. You know?
That's why it's all like Hanabata days.
Yeah, oh yeah, the Hanabata days, cousin. You just run like 6 or 7 years old. You just run around Moko Saleh. Like, come on, guys. It's cool.
Yeah.
Cause on the islands, cause we wear slippers when we play soccer, cause we get grip in the mud. No, grow our nails for grip, cause
we don't ever cut our nails.
oh
We
man,
got the
you need to
talent.
talk about that. Look, I got 2 of them. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, number one, we're on C4OC Radio. Obviously, we're on YouTube Live. You people know this because you're watching us.
All
You
right.
people on Facebook Live see I didn't do it as bad as last week. So
So-
I had that shit over there, and we had the camera this
So
way.
I have
That
a
was-
question for you guys.
Okay.
Like, can we talk about anything on YouTube, or is there like, is
Yeah,
there
well, no. Well,
No.
now actually, if it has facts backing it up, or it's true, you might want to be careful.
Oh wow! Now you're really into it
It
because I'm
just,
not.
hey, it
I
just
like this.
depends on
Safe.
what censor is watching us on Facebook or YouTube right now, which I do
Absolutely.
believe it's all the same son of a bitch. And hey, fuck you, dude. I got permission to play the music I'm playing. Number one, I got a book of souls right there. Actually, I'll give you guys a little tour of that in a minute.
I like it. Book
I
of
only
Souls,
asked-
I got you.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's like-
how much? What percent do I ask of their souls when I tell them they got to sign this so we can play it on the station in YouTube or Facebook? Can I fuck with this?
No, I guess minimum of 1%.
Oh man, see, he don't even see. You know what?
Yeah.
Nobody else listens to me either.
It's
but he still likes me.
33.3333333.
I tell him I only want a quarter.
camera
percent of
on
their
the-
soul.
It's up there,
Or is
but
that
Oh,
one?
there's a camera
Both.
there and
Both
up
of
there.
them.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The top one's
got
this,
surround
and
sound.
the bottom
Yeah.
one is what
4K all around us.
Oh,
Yeah.
But tell you what,
I'm a
we
narc,
gotta do
man.
a real quick shout out to all our sponsors, C4OC.
I got 2 of them. Let me do those. and you
C4OC
get the other
Radio,
2 I
big
couldn't
up,
remember.
y'all.
No, I don't need to look.
I do.
I got this.
So I don't-
Simple
Kona Gold
amps,
and Big
number
Art.
one.
Always
Yeah.
suggest link in, check them out.
You're gonna have to help me with that LinkedIn shit on it, man.
I got you, Bubba.
Okay, let me do this sponsor thing for these people. And no, it's not. But,
All right,
hey,
go ahead.
simple amps, number 1.
Yeah.
They're simple, dude. Okay. Number 2 is Soto Shop Custom Guitars.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, we
I
got
gotta go
Metal-
try all these guitar places. If you guys are
Oh,
like
yeah.
that, I gotta.
Oh, yeah, we got metalbaymayhem.com.
Ah,
And we got MBM Music as well. So thank you for being our sponsors for C4OC Radio.
Yep.
We're actually I have my own radio station, revolutionradio2.com,
Here comes the
but what
story.
it is, it's down right now. So our buddies over there at C4OC said, "Hey, come on,
Boom,
let's see
boom.
what we can get. You know, so you get your shit together
That's
and everything,
beautiful.
you get it all up. You can come on our station
Yeah.
as well. So
Connections are real.
Oh,
See
yeah.
that?
And it's
Boom. Everybody looks out for
Danny,
everybody. That's the
Michael,
whole
Linda,
shit.
these guys are great people.
Them
That's
sons of bitches have
That's
let us
beautiful.
stay in their
Oh,
home,
yeah.
bro.
That's
Anytime
beautiful.
we go down there, I mean, we got a red carpet event coming on the 27th, and then Ravenscroft.
Ravenscroft.
Where's that at?
CD
In
release.
LA?
LA, yeah.
He lives in what the
C4OC,
hell is?
Orange County.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna give him your address,
Kinda,
Danny.
it's
but
short of
What's the
Anaheim.
date on that?
It's March 27th.
What are you doing? So,
Oh,
hey, push
we're
that
gonna. He's
forward
gonna
a
be
little
down
bit.
there
Let him
in
back
May
there.
playing
Push
with
that
a buddy
forward.
of his band of
Yeah,
his old
it's
band.
got
One of his
wheels.
old bands called
Come here,
Too
folks.
Rude. They'll be out on Huntington Beach killing it
Come
up.
here.
Yo, dog boy, big up, cuz.
Come on.
Dog Boy's a big
Yeah, man.
influence in my life. Good buddy of mine too. He rocks the stage, man.
Yeah.
We're doing a show. I was doing some backups with him at the Beach Fest in Redondo here in I think in June or May. One of the
Mhm.
Yeah.
I have to find out the dates though, but it's gonna be a
I
pretty
got
good.
some relatives that down in Redondo.
Yeah. And we're also gonna toss another show up probably somewhere within that date at a very good friend of Doobie Dean. Because Doobie Dean, what up, cuz?
I don't know
What's
who
the name
that
of
is,
his,
but I like
his
the
studio?
FTG. Find the
FTG,
Good.
Find the Good,
It's a good
dude. It's a solid spot. He's got a recording studio, a nice little event center he throws in there. You can throw private events, whatnot, corporate kind of stuff. And it's like a nightclub. It's a like this great atmosphere. Everybody there is really cool, really. I mean, I had a blast. First time I'd ever been there, and it's like family. So thank you guys. Shoots,
Cool.
beautiful
Yeah.
home.
I mean, that's one good thing about what we're doing, about the music community, really,
Yeah.
I should say. Because normally, people say, "Oh, yeah, there's a rap
likes
community,
to
and that community, whatever." It's just one big music community. If you really look at it, generally speaking,
Yeah.
there's everybody. Because you know what? I mean, that's why I do, some of the shows that I did. I did that 6-hour show, the local uprising show. I brought everybody on board.
Yeah.
I brought him in so that way he could help me bring in. A lot of
Everybody's
people that
got
he
their
knows.
little piece of the pie that
I was
helps. You
shocked.
know what
I'm
I
not
mean?
gonna lie to you. I was shocked when it was the first show.
Mhm.
Yep, very first show that you had me on. I brought Honor Amongst Thieves, a story.
Amongst Thieves are great.
Yeah.
And
Adelita's Way, I like those guys.
Those guys are good.
I seen
I
them a
can't
couple of
remember,
times. They're
but-
really, really good guys.
you had them, Willie Psycho. There was
Willie
it was
Psycho,
such
I
a.
like it.
We had 6 guests
I like it.
on a
Good,
6-hour
he's
show.
He's a nutbag.
First thing I'd done was I'd only done guest spots on hour shows, 2-hour shows.
Well,
When
because
you
you're a
said
G.
6 hours, I was thinking, what the fuck? Are you out of your mind? That's gonna be a long time.
You got to bring like fucking props and shit, like for that 6 hours.
That's what I'm
like, honk,
thinking,
honk,
man.
honk,
I'm
honk, like all kinds of
Yeah,
shit going
No,
on.
actually, we sit there and after a while, he
Sorry,
goes,
bud.
how much time we got left?
I'm
man?"
thinking 2-3
He's
hours.
thinking 2-3 hours. I was like, dude, we got like 10 minutes. And he goes,
That's how fucking much fun you guys
And we
Okay.
had.
had
Just going.
5
That's how much
guests
fun
on,
you guys
5
had.
bands, no solo artists. No, that was all
no,
bands.
it's just all
that day.
bands, yeah.
That
like
was
it.
Bad Little Sister, Dim, Bravo Delta, Honor Amongst Thieves, Astoria. That was one of my finest
So-
moments. I'm not
So
gonna
you
lie.
guys should come and do a live broadcast, maybe the 17th at this like little thing that we got going.
Yeah.
What is it?
I can't say where it is yet,
Damn.
but it's going to be
An
off the
undis- an
hook.
Undisclosed location.
Yes, an undisclosed location. So the day of April 17th, if you link into this man's thing, only people,
Link into my thing.
Whoa.
his thing. If you can link into it, touch the head like
Hey, no means
and the microphone.
no.
Don't
And we'll send you a hookup to the spot. And trust me, BYOB, you will have a lot of fun.
What you smoking on?
A fucking cigarette, man. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
Cigarettes?
man.
I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. Right
Man, you
Jeez.
got one?
Yeah.
Oh, son of a
Taylor,
bitch,
we'll be
please.
back here.
Oh my God, I'm having
Video's
a
gonna
fit.
keep
I'm not lying to
rolling.
you.
Play some music here
We're
for
gonna
you
come and
guys.
jam for you in a minute.
Yeah, when we come back, we'll play some
That's what I
music.
said.
I'm smoking on.
Check this out, man.
It's nasty.
Yeah, let's get some music here going. Here we go. We're gonna do finish up with some IDS.
Thank you,
Hey,
brother.
yeah,
Oh
man.
my
St.
God.
Dennis and Bellside.
See, I don't even like asking. I wasn't even
Vegas
gonna
does it as
ask,
well, so
man.
let's check this
bro.
out.
I used to buy
baby.
them right before we came.
Oh, I love you, man.
I had to
love
stop.
Americans.
that. Actually, you motherfuckers, you know what?
We need American spirit.
I'm gonna stop the Facebook. So how much music you got playing? About 15 minutes or so?
Whatever.
I'm gonna stop the Facebook Live because we're gonna come the fuck back and watch what happens. You already know I'm an idiot asshole, but we're gonna talk to these motherfuckers seriously. Oh, whoa! I ain't grabbing your box, bro. I don't care what you identify.
Grab my
Look,
food.
hey, assault! Can you people see this shit? Help!
He goes,
Grab your poodle.
he goes, look at the ass on that guy. He goes, he's a steak
Oh
sandwich.
yeah, that's my dude right there.
He's a steak sandwich and some London away
So
from
look,
the perfect hiding.
look. I already told you people, the only way I'm showing this is pay-per-view, okay? Okay, here, little sneak peek right here. Look, this plan. We're gonna be back. We're gonna take a couple-minute break. Hey, what's up, Daniel? You got this fucking band rocking now too, man. I want to get together with you on some interviews. Look, I'm getting my phone up over here. Well, this way. I gotta put it back because once I start it that way, I figured I can do this. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Anybody on this? I'm gonna arrange. What's up, Richard? Motherfucker, man. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, we make things. What's up, Richard? Anybody that's watching, we'll be back in like 15 minutes. I'm gonna do a fucking another goddamn thing. And then you know what else I'll do is I'll do this, okay? I'll give you guys a little tour of what's actually up. I know it looks like a big ass scattered fucking mess, but check this out. Look, everything up here's got some goddamn meaning or something. It ain't just shit fucking I picked up off the street. It's shit. There you go. That's for you people. There's my puppy. Other than Corey, that's my second favorite dog. But I'll give you guys why I have my friend's asses in a beer can. I'll give you all that shit. So we'll be back here shortly, motherfuckers. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Give me about 15 minutes. Nigga. I'll see you later. Right there, though. Yep, I didn't really go anywhere. I mean, honestly, I really should. $12,000, you got it. We already had 100 blow it up. It's only the third time you see live out here. I probably got 200 already. Oh, thank you so much, man. Oh my God. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, man, I'm telling you right now, whatever moves you guys are in, we can play whatever songs for us. I'll be like, when I start making love, I don't just make love, I'll be stroking. Credit card just man, we fucking last good days, right? We're supposed to have 2 hour shows. We did a 5 hour show with no get. Last week we were supposed to have 2
So the other night at the pool, we had silver stage. Bravo double, yeah. It was pretty good. Oh yeah. My favorite double deal ever played. The guy who see the bridge. Oh yeah. And he could sing, but it's more of the retail. I look at the convention and the fucking crowd. But it was that. Oh yeah. Hey, you got fucking blue eyes too. Your dog, yeah, I always say that. I ordered the dog. He did. Oh, did his dog?
Yeah.
You have to set like this with your pad, or you said it's on down right now. You have to set up like this in your house.
I got it in my room.
Yeah, I'll sit there and be quiet.
Yeah, I got this TV switch for my monitor.
Next time you tell me, don't like that, you don't like this, you don't like I'm really fine with everybody, but with mailman to that fucking house, he would like just fuck everything. My thing is, I think what happened is, whoever had him, because he's friends with him. And he was talking about what and he would do it, but then he started watching the old man and his girl, and guess what? That brother would do nothing, bro. Man, I ain't even got a fucking shake or nothing, dude. I had a dog that tried to watch us fuck all the time. Like, man, I'm telling you, man, them dogs. Man, I'm telling you right now.
He does all he can to watch.
Yeah.
Kick the door open, look into the fucking little light, the little door hatch in the way in the lock. What you doing to my mama?
Yeah, thank all you motherfuckers too that are still watching, man. I know it's, hey, look, you can figure out what's up on the wall. Look, I got a bag of shit for you people. Check it out. And not a real flaming bag of shit or nothing. I'm talking about bullshit, man. Look, I mean, it's not fucking nothing fancy. I ain't got no money. I ain't get paid for this shit, but there's some of them goofy ass monster bracelets. I got fucking little baby shoes. I got fucking stickers. I got fucking guitar picks from different people.
Right scoot over. You gotta see it. Yo, everybody check this stuff out. Hang out. Got lanyards,
We got
rubber
shit from our
bracelets.
first show.
Pimping.
Hey, this is stuff from NAM. This is from different conventions that I've got. I've gone through a gang more shit, man. I'm gonna get you guys hooked up with autographs, blues. Shit, we're gonna figure all that out. I got single CDs in here too. Shit, that's what I should have been saying right here. I have to do this again on Facebook. So tell me if I'm a good used car salesman, Anzo. Look, I got single CDs from different groups. Man, this shit, why is that backwards? That high dollar camera on this $2,000 laptop, and it's still backwards. But anyway, man, I'm gonna figure this shit out. But anyway, look, I got rap CDs. Look, I got rhinestones right here, just rock again. I got motherfucking driven singles. I got hidden stars bullshit. Okay, so look, I'm gonna figure out why this $3,000 computer with the fucking camera facing me is still fucking showing my shit backwards. My dumbass phone does that. That's some bullshit, man. One of you people, there's probably a setting on here, I'm thinking.
He doesn't realize that it's looking backwards because it's looking at him. It's
But
like
the thing is,
you
okay,
have to turn it around.
on a phone, no, but on a phone, I understand that. But on a gaming laptop,
It should leave it at you, yeah.
it should let you fucking. Look, I can read backwards. I'm sorry if you. And yes, I can actually read forwards too, motherfucker. This is my dude right here. Okay, so anyway, I got this bag of shit here. We'll be back in a second. That's my Facebook one. I'll be back, motherfuckers, I swear.
You got that bag?
What do you need?
That bag?
Oh, yeah.
No, you got one right here.
Wait, right here. I thought, shit, wait. Damn it.
Oh, no.
Hold on. I got one. Hold on. I got one over here. Go ahead. What the hell?
Yeah.
And yes, we'll be back on Facebook Live too, assholes. I'm trying to figure out. Yep, that's 3/4. Man, this motherfucker gets hot when it's doing Facebook Live. Though.
Hey, oh, yeah. The
Fancy
motor
ass
drive.
iPhone?
Yo, look at this little itty bitty guitar.
Hey, I swore I had like 3/4 new. Oh wait, here it is, brand new. Hold on.
I didn't like to see this.
Good.
I didn't like to see this.
Oh no, I don't think it. It's legal, man. I don't care what the people. Hey, hey, look, smell that. Smell it. Look. Oh my God, that's good shit. And it's legal in Vegas, so guess what? I don't have an ass, but you can get it.
Nothing different than this and this.
Nope, no, wait, actually there is.
Okay.
Way more
Way more.
this.
Yeah.
And the fact that that actually has
But
medicinal purpose.
legalization work.
Yeah.
It's the same. But you're right about that one.
You know what? They did the same thing to alcohol back in the day, prohibition, but motherfuckers really stood up during that.
We got a fucking. I got a great idea.
Be back in 2 seconds. This is trial.
Okay. Oh, that's right. We never talked about this. Yes. We're going to be talking about everything too. It's the first one. This show will be gathered, but the thing is, we will get to whatever the fuck you guys. If you're in a rush, then we can get right.
We're not in no rush.
No, but what I'm saying is,
So
this is how it goes.
we need to ask the people for band names.
We're trying to get a show name right now. This new show we're doing.
Yeah, so that way we can get some good. It's good material.
That's right. I remember you telling me about the thing you were taking out there. I'm like, I've been here 30 years.
There's a tree. It doesn't emerge right now, but when it comes to the fall, when the water level goes down, we're gonna go out there. That tree right there.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Out in the middle of nowhere.
yeah, I was talking to him about that last time when we were over that. That was the first time I listened. I think I've seen you perform somewhere, some random place on the cat.
Cottonmouth King.
Oh, son of a bitch.
He performs with I opened for Cottonmouth many times.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's
They're good friends of mine, so. Song, you know, like you know who you know, they don't cover it out.
Oh,
The first round, like the 90s, I was 90 to 2000, and then 2013 is 15, so 5 years. Yeah, they're just good friends of mine. This Saturday, they'll get company. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen them
they were playing live here for a while, man. They were here all the time.
A lot, yeah. Right.
They're not from here though, right?
No, it sucks because everybody hits their little ruts and whatnot.
Thank you guys for sticking with us. Who the fuck's still up here? Give me a big F you assholes. Come on. No, hey, look. Hey, listen. Hey, guess what? I just let them sniff it. And everybody knows that it smells good as shit.
Oh.
All the people watching that are watching right now, they said it smells good.
That smell good?
Yeah, because I found the bag about it and I gave it to him. He's like, okay. And I'm like, it's legal there.
Yeah.
And then, so he brought it over and showed him, and I said, can you smell it? And then all three of them said,
Can you smell it? Can you smell it? Can you
this
smell it?
fucking story here. Oh, hang on Facebook right now. I got to check that back up. I like to tell Facebook, fuck you.
Alright,
And YouTube too. Fuck you too, man. Because I'm telling you, if you bitches fuck with any of my videos, I'm going to Twitch. Facebook already figured that out. You motherfuckers better too. That's all I'm saying.
What it means to say is we respect you to the fullest. Help us out, brothers. We'll help you guys out. You know, it's fun. It's cool. We're having fun. It's all love. That's what he meant to say. That's what that translated into in caveman. That's cavemanisms. And he meant to say, I love you guys. And that's how he says it.
Oh, yeah.
This is for you.
That's the way he says, I love you.
That's what it means. For real.
All right.
Got some live music here for you here pretty soon. So I get this all done here. We'll go live. Everyone had the feedback I did last time. So it's gonna be pretty good. We got Art and Kona here, so check this out. Yeah, we'll go live here on the radio here in just a minute. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boom!
All right, everybody. This is Captain Steve-O, and you are listening to Captain Steve-O and the Caveman here on C4OC Radio. Appreciate you guys. And so now we're back live here on Facebook. Everybody's all toasted up.
See, I have to do the Art Duran thing because in the beginning when you introduced me to him,
That's right.
and I.
Art Duran Martinez coming.
You know what?
And then it's just
We
like,
should have had him.
You guys ever?
Oh yeah. Well, he was there too. And he goes, oh, so he
Yeah,
goes, a lot of people or me. I was tagging my brother. And then, I was tagging you. My brother thought I was tagging him. I'm like, that's not your picture. It's not. There's another Art Duran out there somewhere, which is also my dad's name too.
It ain't even putting your brothers, it's putting your damn name in there. I'm trying to do Facebook Live, people. Be cool, man. It's all right. Settle down, man.
That's life.
Why is the only one coming up?
That's
Your brother?
That's what
People say you're riding high in April and you're shot down in May. But I'm gonna change my tune. 'Cause I'm back on top. Back on top in June.
Okay, so I was talking earlier about vlogs I was doing.
Yeah.
And actually, what I want to do is I want to do a series of vlogs. I mean, I do a vlog like once or twice a week.
Mm-hmm.
And what I really want to do is I want to get each individual artist. You know, like doesn't have to be a whole band.
Right.
I just want to get like a bunch of guitar players, a bunch of singers, a bunch of bass players, drummers, keyboards. Not really mash them up, but I want to get to know who they are and why they do what they do. That's that's going to be like a little thing of the vlog. And I'll probably videotape a lot of the interviews that I want to do.
Yeah.
And then blog it. I'll do like 3 or 4 videos, live videos or something.
Why do you do what you do?
Music.
Yeah.
Music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't fit in society. So I do what I do because that's where I fit. Like I don't outside the box. I've never.
Why do you think I go fishing when there's not a soul in sight?
Because you don't want to do it.
No,
we're talking about real issues.
as a singer, I mean, what really makes you? What drives you to just be a singer?
You know what? It's something I've always enjoyed doing my whole life, growing up in choir. And I would trip out because they would make me go, "Oh, you're gonna do the lead parts." I'm like, okay." To the point to when I wasn't even playing the trumpet in the band growing up. The director would say, "Okay, now you're gonna be the conductor," and I would have to do the whole deal to the kids, and I couldn't understand why, you know. And apparently, he saw that the music just drove in me, and when it comes to me feeling good, music. You know, I reach for the music. Hard times, music.
Right.
You know, good times, music. That's the best.
Right.
You know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know,
Timeless music.
They say that like certain memories, certain smells, and all that. It's songs for me. I can remember some of the worst goddamn times in my life because of a certain song coming on. I ain't heard it since I was a kid or whatever. But that song is the reason why I made it the hell through.
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure. And you
If
know
I
what?
had to say big up to Led Zeppelin, 'cause that shit helped me as a kid. I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
A lot of people think that they see themselves as what type of animal they were in the past. Guaranteed, I was a bird because they like singing and they like to fly, be free. But at the same time, it must have been a water bird because I like to be by the water continuously. Grew up surfing 20 plus years, and then now I live here in Nevada.
In the worst place to go fishing in the goddamn world. I'm not gonna lie, people. I've been here 30-some years, and he's a professional goddamn fisherman.
It's tough. It can be
Professional.
tough, but there's a world-class fishery right under Hoover Dam called Lake Mojave. It's part of the Colorado River, and they put out some world-class smallmouth.
And I'll tell you what, guys, if you guys want to see one hell of a fishing competition, link into the U.S. Open.
That's right.
It's
Wombat.
out here. It's happening. It's Lake Mead. It should be on national television because the
October.
excitement is
I'd
nuts.
rather watch the fishing U.S. Open than the goddamn golf one. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or the tennis.
See, and that was the rich man stoner sport. You're like, hey,
Oh,
Buffy, let's go get our Colombian and go hit 18. And then fishing was like, hey, I'm going to roll this stuff in the paper. And now we're going to go ahead and have a good time fishing. You know what I mean?
Actually, the first Bassmaster Classic was held out of Lake Mead.
Oh,
It
wow.
was a surprise secret lake to the anglers.
Yeah.
Once they were on the airplane, they announced where they were going to be having the event.
Oh, wow.
And they said Las Vegas, and people were like, yeah, this is awesome.
Let's-
What?
Everybody
Tell you
knows
what,
what
yeah.
Vegas.
Yeah, it should be.
A man-made lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of man-made. The dam was man-made,
Well,
yes,
yeah,
in the
yeah,
reservoir,
no,
but
the
it still
river.
ran its original
Sure.
course. If anything was changed, I think originally Vegas had a river that ran through it, and we have an underground water fur that's dried out now.
Mhm.
But they redirected it all over there.
Right.
Yeah, and that.
Man,
that
how
all
long
was
you
done.
been here?
Since 2001.
Okay, well,
Well, you got here a year after I did.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
we
I
all
got
migrated together.
99,
Most
2000.
people can't make it. You figure out who's going to make it in Vegas in the first
Oh,
2.5 years.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why everybody, look,
You're
it
either going to
sucks
go
here.
broke gambling or are you going to
Yep,
be an alcoholic?
That's it. But the thing is, it sucks everywhere you're at, man. It doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, if you're a
We
musician,
actually
you're an
do have
alcoholic.
schools. We have schools and families. There's even a couple churches here, people, believe it or not.
It's crazy.
There's actually real shit here. My thing is that, like, especially you might get paid a little less compared to some places, although LA and all that shit, I'm not sure if we're not above them at this point. But you got options to play.
You
You have avenues to play in, whether it's a cover band
And
or whatever it is you do.
As far as musicianship, I would have to say like Southern California is a big mesh pot. Northern California, San Francisco, New York, Chicago, Illinois, a lot of the big state capitals, big
Right.
cities. But Vegas, I mean, this is our playground, and we grow up at House of Blues. We grow up playing our first gig at the Hard Rock. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, yeah.
shaking in our boots until the first rack hits, and then it's just all of a sudden you're out of your boots, and you're like, I never thought I'd ever do that in my life, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And you're doing a slash in the middle of the stage, like you know what I mean? Like
Right.
ripping pants. No,
I've seen that happen. I've seen a guy do that.
It happens. It happens.
It happened to you too, I
Also,
bet.
you went
Yeah.
like that,
For
went
sure.
too far and you'd hear his pants break.
Oh, I would own it. Look at this. Oh, yeah.
You'd be all.
Yeah.
The look on his face was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh shit.
It all depends on how you really,
High
how you really
kicks.
take it.
Right after high.
Oh man.
Foot on the speaker. Yeah, really rocking it.
I'm putting the phone back up here because this son of a bitch been wanting to play. Can you tell? Like, he does the conversation, but he gets like a performer. Even if they're practicing or whatever, man, they go get it up.
Yeah, it's a Martin. They built this little half travel guitar.
Don't be trying to touch my butt, people. I ain't got one.
I could use a Martin sponsor, you know. Thank you, Bill from Cannabis Magazine, for letting me borrow this. You are the man. Look up Vegas Cannabis Magazine. Check them out for the latest in marijuana news and updates of what you can and can't do, and the best strains in town.
Yeah.
He is a genius when it comes to that stuff.
You
Always
should hit me up.
Yeah, I will definitely link.
Call me up.
Hey, all I know is any dispensary,
I don't grow it.
whatever the hell you are to do with marijuana, if you can get this son of a bitch calm, man, if that ain't the best goddamn commercial you ever gonna have, I don't know what the hell will be.
And you guys all know who that is without you guys seeing.
Exactly. You guys can hear the whole.
So I guess we're gonna get into a song here.
Let's do it.
Something
You feeling it?
Yeah, run it.
Let's run it.
Yeah, this is gonna be a original song from a band called the Abyssinians. We like to cover it. You know, we kind of give it the little Western vibe when we do it.
Okay.
The whistle in the beginning.
That first night I met you when we went to that party, or met you officially, I know I've seen you sing, not just with
That night, though, yeah.
Yeah, you guys did a couple different songs that night. And I was just like, hell up that version.
Nice. Appreciate that.
What's up, Taylor? How you doing, brother? This is my boy Art Duran. This is Kona Gold.
Aloha, everybody.
Sit back, share this motherfucking shit, follow these people. Right? I'm gonna need to shut up.
There is a land far, far away where there's no night, there's only day. Look into the book of life and you will see that there's a land far, far away. That there's a land far, far away. The King of Kings and the Lord of Lords sit upon him throne and he rules us all. Look into the book of life and you will see that he rules us all. That he rules us all. There is a land far, far away where there's no night, there's only day. Look into the book of life and you will see that there's a land far, far away. That there's a land far, far away. The King of Kings and the Lord of Lords sit upon him throne and he rules us all. Look into the book of life and you will see that he rules us all. That he rules us all. Sata Masagana Ahamlai yeah. Sata Masagana Ahamlai
Come on, Sawyer, clap.
Thank you.
The dog loves
I
it,
think
I'm
he
not gonna
loved
lie.
it. He's giving me those blue
There's-
eyes.
I have a lot of different people in here, and I mean, he's like, sometimes
He likes it.
He's
It's the
like-
vibes.
He likes
It's
it.
the vibes. It always is.
Actually, Sawyer's my secret. That's
We
like
all
why
love
not
dogs.
do good music.
I got brand new pants with dog hair all over it, but that's okay.
You like dogs?
I gotta
like
wash
dogs,
them
son of
anyway.
You like dogs?
I gotta wash them anyway.
How much shorter of a hair could you
Come on,
get
Bubba.
than fucking
Come on over
bald dog?
Yeah, he's
Come
I
good.
here.
just realized, look at me, man.
What's his dog's name?
See now, man.
Soy.
Sawyer.
Sawyer.
So
Everybody meet
Sawyer.
Sawyer. I don't know if you guys can see Sawyer.
Yeah, they can
You guys
see
got
on
to. He's
this.
got to be like the mascot of the
Dude.
place. Yeah.
oh yeah, a little
I'm
bit.
pretty sure most of the
He's the
videos I
Jaeger
have-
name. He doesn't hang out. You're just like, oh man, we got just a guest going on.
Oh, yeah.
He likes.
Well, we got a few people to shout out to real quick. Kim up in Washington. She's one of our really faithful listeners and stuff, and she always follows us. Now that she knows you guys,
Ronald
she's about to-
Farrell.
if you get anything from
Kim Miller
Kim Miller,
Yeah.
slash Smurf.
Right on.
You can
Yeah.
look me up, Art Duran.
She
Art
is-
Duran.
I
This
is
think
the
she's
one
probably
but
already
also-
following
oh
him,
yeah,
baby.
also Ange Marie from Boston.
Right
She's
Aloha.
she's checking us out.
How's
We got
it?
Ronald
And,
Farrell from
she's a-
Underground Singers Club up on here.
Yeah.
That's
Baby
what's
Radio,
up. How's it, guys?
LLC,
Yeah.
obviously.
Has everyone an acoustic
Jimmy's-
act? Request us. We'll
Jimmy's-
come jam
Jimmy's
again.
watching on both feet. He's
Nice.
watching on both
Double.
feet.
Hey,
That's
you can
awesome.
do it
Double
too,
up, double
people.
fisted.
Oh yeah,
Double fisted.
it's all good, man.
Salute.
It was really great.
That was good, man. That really felt nice.
Yeah,
that was
that was really good.
easy
That
going.
night we went to that party.
It was a good
that
warm-up.
was
Yeah,
kind of
it
the
was.
last
I
good
like
thing
it.
for both of us.
Yeah.
And that was the first time. I mean, we got to see him performing with him in
Mhm.
over a couple hours.
Well, yeah. 'Cause
With
last time we actually talked was when you were with Lady Rico.
The Lady Rico band, yes.
Oh, that
yes.
was long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
that's
and you know
good.
what a dynamite band that is. You know
Oh,
what I
yeah,
mean? Like,
definitely,
it's
definitely.
fire as can be. She's, if anybody can, check her out,
Hey,
LadyRico.com.
and there's videos of that with our boy right here too on the YouTube channel. Too.
You know how we
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah.
First couple,
Absolutely.
hey, the first time I met him, actually, no, I never got nothing signed by these motherfuckers. You know why? Because he always gets me freaking high as hell. Hey, actually,
Hey.
Talking about that, I gotta do that again.
Hey,
I'll be right back.
Hey, he came up. Guess what? First time Brooklyn Bowl, assholes. Check it out.
Oh,
Because this
Oh,
motherfucker right
man,
here.
green room action. That was amazing,
Yep.
wasn't it?
That
You
was,
guys,
that was the first time
That
I've
was a
been up
blast.
there.
That
I'm
was
not gonna
that
lie.
was a Bunny Whaler show,
And
wasn't
so,
it?
anyway,
It was
this is
Bunny
backward
Whaler,
on
yeah.
YouTube.
that was.
It's not backwards
Big
up
up to
there,
Bunny
so-
Whaler. He's
Can you see it?
out there, man. He's getting,
But
he's almost.
we got up there,
He's doing
and
that.
these sons of
I gotta
bitches, look.
Actually, I got to get with you with a few other things because there's a band out in LA that wants to come out and play.
Yeah,
But they're a little expensive.
yeah.
I mean, but they're a signed band and they're getting to be national.
That's
And,
good. You know what? Just to be able to work with them and their company and stuff like that,
Mhm.
I would really like that. That would be awesome. I mean, a collaboration. I can put my band on the bill,
Sure.
and I'll bring all my crowd. We won't take a pay,
Mhm.
but
Whoa,
maybe
whoa,
they
whoa,
can
time out.
return. Maybe they can return the favor
Sure.
on
Oh, I'm sure
on the
you
other
can.
end. You know what I mean? Or introduce us to their booking people.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Oh,
There's
yeah.
always
we
some
talking
way
about-
we
I
can
didn't-
make it up. You know what I mean?
Right.
I ain't get, were we talking about a national actor song? I'm just curious.
Yeah, we're talking about you guys managing my new project, our new project.
What do you people think?
Nah, we're just throwing ideas around. That's how we roll. The
That's-
brainstorm is going around.
Sure.
But man, that free pay thing, I do understand it for certain things, like when you ain't
Trade.
been on House of Blues or
Trade.
Hard Rock.
Trade.
But my thing is that I think a lot of people that have, like you, that are freaking way more talented than any of the shit I've heard on any radio for 20 years.
Oh, shut up.
And I don't look, man, you already know if you suck, I'm going to tell you suck. I don't care where I'm
Caveman rants, cavemanisms.com.
Right.
Check them
The
out.
thing with playing for free, everybody keeps expecting them to do it, and it's like, man,
Right.
look, they brought if you're doing a free show and you bring in 10 people, okay,
Yeah.
to some club, okay. Number one, Man, you guys need to give them more than 2 drink tickets, okay? That's the
Boom! We need that just to warm up before we get on stage.
You gotta do a little
Automatic.
quicker in the door when you're charging me $12 or $13 a beer. I'm pretty sure you can afford it to know who's coming in to see whatever group it is. And if they get 10, even 10 people in there at a free show drinking and supporting, they should get something of that. I mean, the only way you guys make any money, it pisses me off, dude. You know that.
You know, the biggest way everybody can really help is to really just support your local musicians, support your local networking, everybody that brings you the joy in life of going out local and listening to music. You know, don't expect something for free. Just buy a hat, buy a shirt. We're not asking you to invest in the band. Just, you know, that pays the band sometimes. And these guys, they're a lot of times they're DIY bands, do it yourself. So they're going out and they're hustling for their merch. You know, they scored somewhere along the line. They scored a good gig that paid decent enough for them to get merch. So help them out. That's their store. That's their livelihood.
Only
buy
way
something.
you make money
You know,
is
and
more.
I had this, the idea for
We are going to be talking more about this. Okay, I know
for the local uprising show.
Yeah.
It's not just
Big up Brooklyn boy. I love you guys.
right.
Dude,
Yeah,
what a
Brooklyn's
fucking place.
Kick-ass place.
And I love upstairs, man. You can give me a lifetime pass, and I promise you, you would not regret it.
Yeah, you will. You will
Whoa.
regret it. The minute he walks in.
I won't.
Anyway, what I was saying is that the local uprising show is not just local here.
Yeah.
In Las Vegas, it's local LA, it's local Boston, it's local Washington,
It's
local
Germany with Greta.
Right.
Say hi to her.
How you doing, Greta?
Yeah.
How you doing?
This is
How's
Art.
it?
This is
Greta
Kona.
from Germany.
What's up?
Germany.
That's Greta.
Yeah.
How's
She's
it?
coming
in
down in
Germany.
July.
Awesome.
So,
That's
we're
awesome.
Take her to the show.
That's what it's all
Come
about.
down.
It's
We got you.
It's wherever you're at. You're local. It's the unsigned bands, the garage
It
bands.
started
Yeah.
off
Yeah.
with
From
it
the
being
garage.
That's your
loud.
stomping
this day.
grounds. Yeah.
It's anywhere, and that's why I call it. I didn't call it local Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Uprising. It's just
Well,
local
this-
uprising.
this
Wherever
is-
you're at, you're local.
And
Yeah,
this was
that's
his
what-
name. This had nothing to do with me, okay? He just let me come in. Wait.
We gotta get there.
You gotta get up.
There we go. Oh, hey, I'm telling you, there's a setting on this fucking $3,000 computer that we can turn the goddamn camera around. It can read that shit.
There you go.
Can you see it over?
Oh,
it's
God.
such a-
Lags.
It's a long
That's a lag.
man.
10
It's
seconds.
like 30 seconds.
I did like a move to see how long.
Don't be trying to look down my drawers, you pervert. Son of a bitch, I'm trying to see if I got it right over here.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
There it is. There it is.
No,
You guys know the fucking name.
If
of the
you don't
song.
know-
15 seconds.
If you don't know, well, now you know.
Yeah, see?
Somewhere over there in the little comment area, we're gonna put links so you guys can just go tap it and go
Yep.
check out the links to all these sites that we're promoting.
Also,
Of course, that'll always happen.
Try to do everything the right way. I'm a little far away from the computer right now.
Hey, he's like, hey bud, we're doing the best we can. Don't be promoting other work that we have to do.
I'm gonna have to come in there and just like.
It's like, damn it, Artie.
Ronald from the Underground Singers Club said they have a great sound together. They're very unique. Yeah, I'm closer. At least I'm not doing it this way.
What's his name? Donald?
Ronald Farrell Jr.
Ronald Farrell Jr.
Underground Singers
Aloha,
Club.
brother. Thank you.
Yep.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Denny Ray said Robert
If you
Major.
can promote your site, put your .coms and whatnot in the comment area so we can check out what you guys do as music or anybody that's musicians. We want to hear from you guys too, because I love hearing new stuff. Like,
Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
thrive on finding new music and be like,
Oh, yeah.
check that out.
Oh, when I get stuff sent to me all the time. But sometimes, I listen to it. And I'm like, okay, it's not my style,
Yeah.
but it's. It's
If
still
it's
something-
hip hop, rap, or R&B, is
Well,
pretty
then,
good.
it's.
He'll throw it to
Why'd
me.
you say
just
rap
to
like
ask.
that?
What?
Well, because the only
Yeah.
rap I like is Christmas presents.
No, I didn't.
Hip
Hip hop, rap.
He kind of over exaggerates.
I love it. No, we're
Well,
good.
no,
They're
because
all
there's a
good.
couple
I'm
people you
taller
like
than
of me.
things.
Fucking,
That's a jukebox right there.
Yeah.
that's
I'll tell you guys what. I know some really conscious
Marilyn
artists,
Monroe song
that are
over there
rappers.
that I was like,
but they're more hip hop artists
Mhm.
than they are rappers. And you guys will enjoy every aspect of the show, and they're local here. And I would love to take you guys out one time so you guys can see them. I'll change your mind about
Hip hop show.
about what conscious hip hop is
No, that's
and
what
senseless
see,
mumbling.
No, this is what I got.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
This is why I got back.
And they're
into hip-hop.
locals, and you're gonna love it because I mean I'm a
You
very
know
hard
Harvey
critic,
Mason?
but they're badass. My buddy Mike Xavier,
Dude,
yeah,
that son of a
dude, that's a
that
great
dude
example
right
right there in
that
town.
is one hard working. We've been.
I saw him. He would open up for you guys.
Yep,
Yeah,
we've all
Brooklyn
played
Ball,
at
and now
Bunkhouse,
he
I believe
just
it was.
headlined
Yeah, yeah.
Brooklyn Ball.
Well, no, it was there at Brooklyn Ball.
He has
headlined-
his own show
He
there.
just
Yeah.
did.
He had his own show, his own headlining. Yeah, first ever. Now all kinds of big stuff has popped up for that guy, and that's all just
He
because of hard
also
work.
opened up for it twice. We seen him with him, and then we seen him with a metal band that I got tickets from Darren D. Hughes.
And
Was
see,
it Satriani?
when you're
It
good,
was Satriani.
and when you're good,
Dude,
and when you're good, you mix in any genre.
Right.
No
my
matter
thing
what
was,
you do.
is the
Right.
fact
You know what I
that
mean?
Exactly.
I was shocked he was up there with the Satriani show, but I was so happy. I ran right to the front of the stage.
Yeah,
anyway.
Yeah.
But,
4G.
Man,
or
seeing
3G.
the other people that are even older than my 22-year-old ass, that were actually bouncing and giving it that's what I like seeing.
Yeah.
I like Harvey, listen, there's a lot of people in this town that
Who's your guys' biggest influence? I'm gonna turn this around. Who's
Oh,
your guys'
shit.
biggest influence? I
Yeah,
gotta
biggest
know.
influence
Yeah,
as far as music goes.
as anything goes in life, like the influence that gave you guys the charge to do this, for example.
My biggest influence for radio was it was I forgot the guy's name, but he was on a Christian.
I was watching from Canada too.
Oh, okay. He was on a
How long ago that was?
Christian radio show.
Yeah.
In my hometown. I was only when I was growing up. I
Yeah,
was
always
listening
listening to the local stuff.
And but it was
it AM or FM?
It was FM. It was
FM.
local station.
Nice.
So it wasn't bad. And I forgot the guy's name. He was a really cool dude, and just talking with him. When I was younger, you wouldn't believe this. I had a really bad stuttering problem. Not the stuttering. It wasn't that
like
kind.
one word just set you off and shit. You're like,
wasn't that kind of stuttering. No, I would actually talk, and then I couldn't get a simple word out.
right.
I'd get stuck on a word, and it just wouldn't come out.
Yeah.
I mean, they had people praying for me and all that other shit.
Hit
mean,
you with a jacket and shit. You know?
Yeah, right. No, but it was just
Man, I'm not even lying. I've been
listening to
loving
him
this
talk.
half
Yeah, and I would off air. I would talk with him. 'Cause
Yeah.
he let me sit in with his show and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man,
Inspired it.
I like doing something like that.
Yeah.
And when I was talking with him, he goes, "You have a good voice. You'd be good on the radio."
Right.
I'm like, "Wow,
You got
okay."
a very white voice.
But I really couldn't. I mean, I'd sit there talking to him, and I'm like, well, and nothing would come out. And he goes, "Take a breath." So I started. He goes, "Before you start talking, just take a breath and go, and then just start talking."
Nice.
And then so that helped me as I was growing up.
Once
Yeah.
you
Getting
released
over
it,
it. I was, and I
you
was
figured out
I was
you-
really shy when I was a little kid.
Yeah. You know what's
I
funny?
mean, now everybody's
You're
just
still,
like,
You know, it's
man,
funny. It must be a Duran thing because I could know people for fucking years, right?
Mhm.
And when I go to introduce my friends to my other friends that are like different, they're just different circle. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I fucking can't remember their name. I'm just like,
Oh, I'm not
and introduce yourself.
That's
you know what? I do the same thing. Honestly, I'm like, I'll space on some.
It must be in the genes,
As
bro.
much of an impression as he made on me hearing him sing that night, man, I'm trying to remember. It's gonna pop in my head. Hopefully before the goddamn show's over.
His dad?
At the
That's
house.
his dad. His dad fires through every K name in the world.
Yeah. He
Before
called.
he
He,
gets
what
there.
did he call you?
I just noticed something you get to celebrate. You get to show it in the camera because you guys it's your year, Kansas City.
Yes,
Chiefs.
it is.
Yeah.
Big up, Kansas City
Yeah.
Chiefs.
Big
Super
up.
Bowl champs
Everybody
right
see
there.
that.
I'm a Bears
Yeah.
fan. I can't dog nobody's fucking team.
No, I'm stoked.
Except
That's
for
your
Wade.
team.
I'm a Raider
That's what
fan,
I'd be
so I
stoked
can't
on.
dog
Oh,
anybody's
yeah,
team.
yeah, man, it's neat.
I
One day
will
I'll
be
get
a
there,
Vegas
Raiders, but
fan.
I'm stoked
I
that
will
they get.
be.
I get to
When the
see
Bears
it.
go,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in a black hole though. We'll rock
I'll
my Bears.
go there for one.
Just to go check out the popcorn and the
Sure.
people. You when they play KC.
And watch the Kansas City Chiefs beat the shit out of
Hey,
them.
you know we're gonna have to save up for like fucking 9 months before a game.
Oh, no doubt.
Right?
And hey, no drinking allowed. Not water, not nothing. I'm not paying 10, 12 bucks for a bottle of fucking water. They all go ahead.
No, no shit. Yeah. So you guys get you another song or?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, you
Dude,
guys
whatever you
want
guys
that?
want to do,
sure.
man. Hey, we are on no time constraints. Whatever the hell we
Oh yeah,
want.
Monday night is actually our night. We can do however long we want.
Whatever works out, huh?
Yo,
And it's been
C4
about
LC.
it's been like 4 or 5 hours. The last 3 shows we've done.
And
love it.
And it's
And
gone by
both
like nothing.
times
I fucking love it.
Yeah.
we had the guest
Perfect.
cancel 5 minutes before, and I'm thinking this show's gonna suck. And like 9:50, I walked in the house to go tell Rob something. The lights were out. I'm like, damn, he went to bed early. And I turned around. I was like,
No
we've
shit.
been on for
10
50
o'clock.
minutes long, and he's like, I'm like, fuck it.
We're having fun. We're playing TV
They're
and
paying
shit.
Oh, we were sitting there, and it was just us. We were sitting there just.
And I'll tell you what, coming soon, we're gonna be broadcasting
Yeah.
from either Lake Mojave or Lake Mead, and we're gonna bring you some cool music from the lake, from all these cool folks
That'd be really cool.
on a really badass bass boat with this professional angler.
Hey, how many people? Okay,
This dude's a badass,
Actually,
dude.
you
I
guys
caught
are
one
getting
fish.
in
He
song
caught
mode.
11.
Let's let him play a song. When we're done, we talking about this. Me and him had a lot of. Actually, I think that might have been the biggest conversation we had. As much as I was impressed, I walked up in front of all the people I didn't know, just tell him, "Man, fuck, you're pretty fucking good, dude."
Thank you.
He does.
But
he does that everywhere he goes.
But if it's the right person, hey, you know what? I don't get. And if I get in some, I always tell everybody, man. Now I got a good phone though, so I'm not getting out of the way of some of you people with the shitty phones like I just had. But normally I get out of everybody. But man, if it's something like that, it really.
It was the campfire.
Oh yeah.
No, it wasn't. I was over bonfire, man.
Right?
Actually,
It
that
was.
cold.
It was the intimate light of the
I
campfire.
was standing within a foot of the fire until they started performing, and then after, it was like the second or third.
Glad
song.
you dug it,
I'm
man.
like, It was cold. Oh,
We prepared for that, you know. Art and I, we took our time to get ready for that. We were excited, you know.
Man,
It was something neat. For us to get to do.
You want to know the second time that we jammed for the crowd and everything? We completely
We just
pulled that
improvised that
right
whole
out of our
deal.
butt.
Really?
It had to, bro. You know what I mean? It was too.
That was
You know,
pretty- that was
everybody
pretty-
was
that
asking
a
them.
good
The
crowd.
show must go on. You know what I mean?
Okay. And they were all there for Stickman, right?
Stick
Yeah.
figure.
Yeah.
Stick figure.
Now they're asking
Stick
for
Figure and
songs, so I
Ayaterra.
probably
These two
said too
bands,
much.
Ayaterra is
Okay.
a bunch of local boys. They moved down to LA. They started their thing, got their mission going, and they are that close from being on top of their market.
Wow.
They are so far up there. They're touring with Stick Figure. Everybody
Right.
knows who Stick Figure is. They're
I
all
did until
genres,
the
you know
night
what I
of
mean?
your
I
house.
really didn't
I'm
know
not
who
gonna
Stick
lie.
Figure was, and I'm
Yeah.
sitting there, and it's like, I went on my phone.
I know
There
who
was a
Fish
couple
is.
people there that
Yeah.
were just like, oh, hey, we're for Stick Figure. And, you know, you here for Stick Figure? And I'm like,
I guess.
I'm here for
Yeah.
it. Yeah, that's what I came here for.
Yeah.
I live here. But then I'm looking at my phone going, hey, who's this guy?
And
I'm listening
Ayaterra
to
rocks,
him,
dude. They rock. So if you get a chance to
Yeah.
check them out, they were
I
local.
mean,
The
you guys
local
had a
boys.
house full of people from all over the goddamn country come to see this band, and I was.
Oh, yeah.
And
kinda
these guys
disappointed
are
I'd
all
never
people
heard
that tour around, and they slowly go see Slightly Stupid, Stick Figure. They help out with their street teams and all this stuff. You know what I mean? So there was a very
I need those
elite
people's
crowd
names.
of folks that was there. Like I was
Right.
very honored to be able to play for that little elite crowd. It was pretty neat. It was
Oh,
pretty,
yeah.
it was
I
pretty-
know I met people from Texas, at least 7 or 9 people from California, a couple from Texas.
Big
All
up
over
Josh.
the place.
Big
That
up
was
Josh.
cool. I met
Oh, yeah.
every single person that walked in that house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I made that
that-
point.
I like
That was
that too,
awesome.
man. A lot of, and I mean, my dumb looking at it, there was everybody there. That's look, people. It ain't as bad as everybody tells us it is, man. We all can't get along if we couldn't listen to the bullshit. Okay?
Vegas
Oh, yeah.
is very nice. You know, it's not a bad spot.
Mm-mm.
Every place got crime.
Hell
Vegas,
no.
you can eat a hamburger
Put your
anytime.
little
Just so you guys know, his house is connected to the Palms. We all live in casinos.
Oh.
Every one of us lives in a casino.
It's shit. Yeah, exactly.
Every single one of us.
I live behind it.
Oh, he lives behind the casino.
Yeah,
the parking
I
lot.
know.
I see all the tour buses parked in there.
They allow your trailer.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna be quiet.
Okay, so run it.
Here's the song.
What song is
Everybody's
this?
asking.
The next train will be leaving from platform 1. Stop that train, I wanna get on. My baby, she's leaving me now. Stop that train, I wanna get on. My baby, she's leaving me now. Sha la 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 la. Big up jump higher. Sha la 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 la. Ooh yeah. Sha la 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 la. Big up jump higher. Sha la 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 la. Stop that train, I wanna get on. My baby, she's leaving me now. Stop that train, I wanna get on. My baby, she's leaving me now. Sha la 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 la. Big up jump higher. Sha la 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 la. Ooh yeah. Sha la 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 la. Big up jump higher. Sha la 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 la. Tune up.
See, they were all over the band, still driving nuts. I'm gonna think of that song. I know I was hitting the shit out of you. I think it was when I went up and told him finally.
You guys ready? You guys ready?
Oh hell yeah!
Train I'm on, then you know that I am gone, and you hear the whistle blow. 500 miles and whoa, 500 miles, 500 miles. Why you so damn sit on that voodoo farm? You can hear the whistle blow. 500 miles and whoa. Hey, Mr. Postman, bring back my woman, I beg you. Hey, Mr. Postman, bring back my woman, please. I need a woman. Big up Jampire. I want a good one. Oh, yeah, me now. Cause if you miss the train I'm on, and you know that I am gone, you can hear the whistle blow. 500 miles and wow, 500 miles, 500 miles. Why you so damn sit on that voodoo farm? You can hear the whistle blow. 500 miles and wow. Hey, Mr. Postman, bring back my woman, I beg ya. Hey, Mr. Postman, bring back my woman, please. I need a woman. Big up Jampire. I want a good one. So give me mom, cause if you miss the train I'm on, then you know that I am gone. You can hear the whistle blow. 500 miles and wow, 500 miles, 500 miles. Why he so damn sit on that voodoo farm? You can hear the whistle blow. 500 miles and wow, 500 miles, 500 miles. Why he so damn sit on that voodoo fowl? You can hear the whistle blow. 500 miles. Whoa, 500 miles, 500 miles. Why he so damn sit on that voodoo fowl? You can hear the whistle blow. 500 miles. Whoa, ee ooh ooh, ee ah ah. Oh. Thank you very much.
All
right.
That shit ain't stopped fucking blowing up there. So.
You guys are awesome.
Just so you guys know.
Thank you, man. We love you
That
guys.
shit ain't stopped, man.
Nice.
We love
Awesome.
It ain't
Awesome.
stopped.
I like to tell you the original name of the guys who sang that song was a guy named Clint Eastwood, and General Saint.
Yeah.
Really?
And they would get their names off of Old Western.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was getting ready to
Old
say,
Western.
man, I know that's
So
something.
that-
And you know what?
I'm like, okay,
That's what you can expect to see at one of our shows. Is we got this little thing where we do old Western intros,
Hence
spaghetti
this hat
Western,
right here.
into like a show. Right in the middle of the show, we're gonna have a duel, you know, a
Yeah,
quick
you
run.
know.
Hey,
Where
man,
my
if you
band
guys
just
ever
backs
wanna
us up
shoot
and
me
we do
on
ta
stage,
ta
just let
into the
me
next
know,
one. You
man.
know what I
He-
mean? Like,
he said we want to shoot him on
I
stage.
am
Let him know that
the
would be
candidate.
the
that'd be the one.
I've been in a couple
There'd be
videos
one.
of different people.
I need you
and
to
love
come
it.
out at one
I can
point
do
during
that.
our weed song with a scale, and we're gonna have this big old joint roll, and we're gonna scale it, and we're all gonna stop the song, the set, and we're all gonna weigh it, and you're gonna keep dropping. You're gonna
Okay.
keep dropping.
I'm
And we're
down.
like, yeah, man, run them, and we're gonna
I'm
come
down,
right back
man.
into
I'm
the
not
song,
playing.
and that's your job, Bubba. You're the
I can
scale,
do
dude.
I can
Go
do
with
that.
a pound with you.
I tell everybody, man, you
Big
murder
ass
me
joint.
in a video. Hey, if you murder me in a video, I don't care what kind of act you are. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a gang more people watching than any show I do. They're gonna be like, "Yep, I don't care if it's real or not." That's what I always thought.
I was only in 2 videos. I was in Any Last Words video,
Yep.
and I was in Tantric's Let It Go video. But you only see my back of my
I was
head.
in that for like a quarter second, which pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
I had a couple of those back of your head or
We were
little
with them
face
before.
video shots in the
Yeah.
Cottonmouth King videos.
Really?
See,
Oh, there I
that-
am right there.
That's right.
Yeah, the pause, hey, hit the pause on the VCR.
That's me.
Snap, 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 snap.
The first video I got in though, Bipolar's Overnight. I was like, man, I was effed up the night they premiered that shit, and I figured they cut me out of everything. And man, like 12 people when it was after they ran it and shit at Adrenaline, you were there. That was
Yeah.
one of the first times we started really talking.
Right.
Everybody's like, man, I can't believe you're in it that much.
The
What are you
Adrenaline
talking about,
Lounge,
And then I went and
aka
watched
Cheyenne
it.
Saloon.
The drummer, Brian Hayes, told me like 3 days later, he says, you know, I love the shit out of you. The only thing I don't like about you is you're in my video more than me. I was like, okay, now I'm studying this mother. And that's
Yeah, you're like, yeah.
That's what it's meant to be, man. Universe. That's what happens when the universe
Hey,
calls.
we're taking a break here for a minute. I gotta see my phone probably needs charge.
And we'll be right back. So check this out. Got some music playing for you. Some Baker's Dozen, some Crimson Riot, Robert Delta, The Day I Died, and some whatever. So, that's
I'm
what's coming up
trying
next
to-
right here.
Thank you,
Love you guys. Love you, Ange. Love you, Kim. Everybody tuning in. I love you. I appreciate you guys. Don't stop listening. So here we go.
No, we'll be back in a minute. Look, man, I gotta check my better. Man, see, look, feel it. Dude, feel this. Dude,
It's all right.
no,
That's how it
it's,
started.
dude, feel it. It's,
Oh, hang on.
it's warm. Whoops. Oh, that didn't sound right. Hey, you people can still see me. Yeah, okay. Oh, I just, all right. Yeah. I thought it was because I had it heated or because I was charging it. No, it's because, no, this is warm. Dude, it never gets this warm. Only when I was doing Facebook Live for that long. Oh, wait. Okay, so assholes, look. I'll be back in a second. This is my motherfucker.
There you go.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Appreciate you.
Yes, we do. Very
And-
much so.
Yeah, I love you. I appreciate you. You're the best.
Yep. And
Ronald, check it out, dude. We love you guys. Appreciate you. And yeah, we got lots of stuff going on.
and I still got a bag of shit. I forgot you. I don't know where you went. Oh, you might have went to the bathroom. I showed him the bag of shit over there. Look,
Oh yeah.
let's show him the bag of shit. So, this is the bag of shit, people. This is what we got right now. And actually, he's got some shit. And well, actually, I'll come back and show you. I gotta unplug my phone. I'll be back here in 15 minutes, asshole. Oh, this is Baker's Dozen. Actually, this is Baker's Dozen right here, people. Just opened for Soil the other night. We're gonna be talking about that show. We're gonna be talking about the Soil outfit, Baker's Dozen show, and also we will be talking about the badass show we seen Thursday night, which is son of a bitch. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. Okay, here we go. This is how it started off. Second Echo. Then we had the Score. Then we had Not Your Kind and Cure the Curse close that fucking night out. It was bad as a motherfucker. I'm telling you right now, that was probably one of the best shows. One of the best I've ever seen at Vamp. Maybe best ever, just the whole fucking thing. And the lighting in here is horrible. I know, I don't want to take it anyway, but we'll be back in about 15 minutes, assholes. Okay, look. Yep, we are still. Yep. There we go. Say goodbye to my dog. We'll be back in a couple minutes, asshole. Right? Oh, I was gonna give you guys a story. Yeah, that's my buddy in a can. That dude right there is in that Miller Lite can that's actually made up with the last bunch of tickets, the last bunch of places we went before. He ended up in this Miller Lite can. So, anyway, we'll talk about all that. There's my beautiful daughter. Yeah, he's down zero, right? There's what she's baby. I'll give you guys all that for. I'll be back, assholes. Okay? Okay, so look, I gotta keep it this way. I'll be back. Give us 15 minutes, assholes. We'll be back. I gotta plug this thing too. Oh shit, I can use your shit. Oh yeah, motherfucker, stop. Hell yeah. That's how we do this, motherfucker. Hell yeah. Man, when it's fucking 40 something minute video and I can get 80 right off of that, the little minute ones are, oh man, I'm really excited, bro. I'm serious. I've been freaking out all day, man. I'm not playing, man.
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
This
Like
is
we were
one
running
thing-
late. We were running late, and I'm all, dude. I know you didn't matter. We got to stop real quick. I said,
I'm not gonna lie, man. I've been rolling them buggers.
Works out that we stopped.
I actually do have something wrong over it. It's like Ham has. I'm not gonna lie, from that farm he just came back from, and we both came back from. It's not the, but I'm telling you, it'll get you. Fuck. Oh shit. Oh, where's your battery? What? Look. Oh, dang. I just told everybody about beggars. And man, there's hell of people watch. I had 88 views on that 45-minute plus video. I like when it's longer and they get that 100 and something in 15 minutes. That happens all the time, but it's numbers that don't keep going. That's the difference.
Oh yeah. Well, that's right. That's why I like going. I don't want to stop this one, so I'll just.
No,
You
let
guys
it
are
run
really
for you.
enjoying everything.
You guys in a hurry at all, or what? Let that
we're
shit
having
run for
fun.
about 15 minutes so I can
Oh,
settle this down. and start-
C4OC went back at you, Chris.
Oh. Ah,
Yeah, the orange tongue.
you know what that's from? You know what? I don't discriminate between any race. And guess what? Which one's orange? You can't name one, can you, asshole?
Racist? I'm not racist. I like foot races,
Hey,
motorcycle
I am an
races.
equal opportunity offender when it comes to anybody. I don't care what you are, actually I don't care what planet you are as long as you're female. And I don't care about the people that are not in the female thing. That's my thing. But I am an equal opportunity offender. Oh, I see. I want to talk about this because that was both of our first times. I'm glad I fucking brought that up. That was both of our first times here.
Oh yeah.
Up there.
Oh yeah.
And then we got to meet Scott Stack and Creed next time. We're never gonna tell the rest of that story. No, that's mine and yours. That's my shame, but even still I don't give a goddamn.
Yeah,
Right?
that guy.
We got it, didn't we?
Got a picture of it, yeah.
We got it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Hey, you know what? Look what it's doing though. And instead of stopping, look, it's saying this. And after I came back last time, no, it's already shared. But when I came back last time, pushed that right there and it went right to where I started it from 15 to 20 minutes later.
Well, it's because you're watching it.
Have you guys ever heard of
I'm not gonna say it. I can't remember. Oh, okay.
filters? The filters. Hey, we're gonna have to ask everybody to help us think of band names. Sean James. He does Mark of the Beast
666 Mark of the Beast, acoustic with a violinist. It's fucking amazing. Sean James. If you get a chance, look that up. You guys will be blown away. That's where I got that Sinatra tune from. This was like a majestic room right here. It had books. You haven't seen those since the 90s. Let's go. Use the bicycle.
Bicycle.
Forgot where my bicycle is.
Stolen bicycle. It's flavorful.
Forgot where my bicycle is. Where my bicycle?
Where's my bike?
Where's my bike? There it is.
That's outdoor, huh?
Yes.
Good. One of my buddies lives in Mendo, so I know that kind of work. And it's rare that I try outdoor that has a flavor like that. You've had that since Christmas, right? Or you got a fresh round.
That's that's from
Just when we saw you at the party.
no, that's actually I just got that
A freshie.
a couple weeks. Yeah.
Wow. Like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was all trimmed up during October, November, December.
Okay.
So that's when it was harvested.
Perfect.
Okay, I gotta shut this down, man. I need like about 14 minutes, bro. We can play that in that bunch of songs, because they're not wanting to leave, you know. I mean, we're good. Here's the hell it's supposed to be. Season's the show, doesn't it? And actually, this is even better when we have guests on, because it's going even quick.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, now I got this fucking, I hate this phone, bro. I'm not lying to you. See, if I want that bitch, it never comes up. How did you turn that off? What's your name?
What?
How did you? Because man, before I was just hitting this, and I kept hitting this. It's a snapshot. Hold on, I'm getting somebody else to watch.
YouTube?
Yeah. Okay, I gotta set that goes. How do you do that, man? Stupid iPhone. Look, I like the fucking camera. I like all this other bullshit. But god damn, really? No back button. Come on, man. Help a brother out. I make mistakes all the time. How'd you turn it off the other day?
Turn it off?
Yeah, do you remember I was trying to just hold that button? And then the bits keeps coming up.
It's here and here.
Oh, it's both. Thank you. Man, I was doing that on accident because my gimpy hand was on in the beginning because I didn't have a problem with it. Yeah, Facebook Live makes that motherfucker hot, bro. Holy fuck that.
Actually, that wasn't that warm.
Dude, no, it's never even warm. That's what I'm saying. This is the same heat that last week when I thought because I had it charging while I was doing it. No, it's never warm at all. Only when I do a Facebook, it's over.
Oh, yeah, because it's always, the camera's always on.
I knew I had my foot a couple minutes. You know what they're going to do? No, it's a white one. That's not a racist thing to do. I brought it over here because I was going to use your battery and try and plug it in.
No, here.
For that. It should be charged by now, right? Yep, because I think I just did that. How do you want to do? I'm going to charge this for right now. We'll take a break for 4 hours. I mean, that's stupid. I like it. Well, I'm going to
get high with you motherfuckers. You probably already got high. No, I'm too late. What's gonna say you, man, bro? Got it. That guy is so mad at his mom, dude. Can you hear it in his voice? Who is that? Who is it?
Dad died.
Hey man, what was that group we met at Shield Pop? 10 years.
10 years.
Okay. I don't know why. I've been trying to remember that for like the last week. The memory's been coming up.
Yeah.
Got 3 more songs up on there, right? No, 3 more. 3. If you will. You guys don't mind, dude. It's good music. Never really. That's neat hair. Anybody out there got some hair I can borrow, man? That bald spot's kicking my ass.
What's that one like? 3 more?
Yeah.
Man, yeah.
You realize
Whatever CC Storm 0 Town. I got all waves right here.
Oh, okay. Cool.
We'll be right back, people. Stay tuned.
Man, I got something to manifestation is fun, but it'll get you high as a motherfucker. I'm not on. Look, not you people, unless, hey, pay per view. PayPal. No. Oh, wait, that's what's wrong, man. I was like, I got a shirt on, I felt naked. I couldn't see my fucking. There it is. You finally got his on. This asshole ain't had his on in a while either, people.
Anybody got a copper lighter on there?
A what?
Copper lighter.
Copper lighter. A what?
We're good. I got a copper lighter.
What the hell does that do?
Pressure rock a little bit.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to tell me like these kids do with lighting weed with hemp wicks and all this. I'm like, motherfucker, you realize I've been smoking longer than you've been alive. It's too late for me now.
Simple phrase, doing too much.
Hey, so look.
Show your necklace, man.
They're not the same chain, a little bit different chain. Close.
I gotta pee. We have that.
Yeah. Dude, we are so fucking down. It comes down out. Fucking. It just, I'm having a blast. So you know. My TV is my shit. No, you do these like little like.
Yeah, that hand they give you, man, is good, but it tastes like shit, dude. It tastes like the Mexican dirt I used to make.
You take these snaps out at the lake and shit when we go. You got a super size cup, check yourself, super size cup. We pull it out like this one in the lake, we're like, so I think we're just fucking drinking some soda and shit. That's the one. We are, yeah.
I like the little one. See, everybody don't keep it. Look, the dab thing.
Yeah.
I do it with other people. Look, man, that's too much work for me to get high. I know it don't take too much work to get high. I know it's
You feel like you're cracking it.
right. That dude. The first time I see that shit, I'm with my fucking 24-year-old son, who's a badass guitar player. He goes to his house, and I shoot a glass fucking bong and a fucking torch. And I'm like, you motherfuckers got my son do a shit off this. They're like, oh, dude, that's exactly what I thought. That heroin shit, I never fucked with. That's the one thing I think I almost did. The legal, I got hooked on that, man. This is the one thing I never was able to touch. I'm telling you right now. This is a top boy. I tried to years quick to do that. My foot so bad. Oh, you want to see? You know what I'm saying? No. You can't know this shit. Yeah, no milk. Dude, you light this shit on fire and won't. I'm telling you right now, I'm like, I've seen videos of this people that oh shit, I know she's on time and my legs are in the head. You see like that? Not here. It don't melt. It doesn't burn. It doesn't melt. Dude. Why would you eat with his own hands, bro? We cannot judge him on the food. Yeah, man. Why did you buy it? That's exactly why.
Top ramen and cheese.
You know, have you guys ever had Redondo hot dogs? In Hawaii, there's a special hot dog called the Redondo hot dogs. You get them at the Asian markets and shit. They're hot dogs that are made with red dye in them. They're stupid as fuck, but they taste phenomenal with red dye. I don't know what it does, but it does it. So you take a bunch of Redondo hot dogs, you chop them up, and then you scramble with an egg in a bowl. And while you're making top ramen, pour them all in at once.
Top ramen is the worst thing in the world for you. My parents, I didn't eat that shit for 17 years because my parents got me fucking top ramen. What is macaroni and cheese? No butter, no
Oh, why
milk,
ain't no
motherfucker.
butter?
No play, man.
Water.
We didn't have
Water.
no, I get water.
Water.
Every now and then, yeah. Microwave burritos, man. That's what I
That's
ate.
what it's
Top ramen, I couldn't get near. I'm like, man, nope, I don't want to ever eat it. And then one day, I don't know why, me and my daughter were at the fucking store. She said, okay, I got it. Man, we ate the shit. I'm like, man, fuck, I don't like it. I throw all I need is Tabasco. If you
It's
can
just
throw
like
one
I said,
in
Tabasco in it is great.
dude, just
If you don't get the sriracha, it's even better. The thicker one that has garlic in it, that's the Korean style.
Oh, you know what else I did? I got good Parmesan cheese, the really finely grated shit in the bag. I'm not just if you put too much in it, melts together like it's not good. But like a little bit on the top and
butter, garlic.
but then I found out, if you eat more than a pack of that shit in under 3 days, it doesn't process in your system. The only reason why that shit lasts so long is because of the wax and the shit they put on it. And if you eat it more than once in 3 days, and I'm looking for some gang, I'm really pissed because I like, oh, noodles, dude.
Oh, they're by my house. We gotta leave now.
If you eat more than 8 times in a week, basically, this wax that keeps it lasting forever like a Twinkie doesn't let it process in your body and it grabs. Oh, yeah. I was like, man, fuck, I thought that was something healthy. It's only noodles, dude. It's right. It's all very nasty, but I still love it. Now I'm stuck on it again.
Like I said, scramble an egg and toss that shit in there.
I can remember eating that shit dry. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
With the seasoning on it, yeah, some prison shit.
Yeah.
Got to play. Hell yeah. Finished the little cat.
Yeah, Kim Miller added you both.
Ken Miller, aloha, brother. Dude, so guys, maybe you can help us, but we've got this project coming out. We've got recorded music. We've got a website spot ready to go, but we just don't have a band name. Like, if you guys can help us out and start throwing up band names and stuff like that, and let's help it. We contest, yes.
They need a name. See, this is great because we've been talking about this the last 2 weeks, and I said I was going to put a post about it, but fuck you people, I'm tired. They need a name.
We forgot.
We need a name. Hey, did you guys see the pretty picture I did for this motherfucker? I spent hours on it. I'm not lying. No, I didn't. Fuck you, asshole. He's an asshole. I like this.
We all are. We're Durans.
Yeah. So they need a name. We need a name. Look, I got the bag of shit over here. There's guitar picks from
literally,
bands.
it's a bag of shit.
Prize.
No, we
It's
showed
the
them
prize.
There's tickets from our local uprising show. There's stickers. There's picks from different bands. There's little tiny tennis shoes. There's all kinds of stuff.
I'll tell you what, if you help us, the winner, whoever's name that we use, I'll take you to a dispensary out here and buy you a quarter of some fucking great ganja.
Man, I got a name for you
Man.
right now. Caveman!
Hey, caveman!
The
The dread. So you guys can link in, website all night, and start posting comments. You know what?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's Gage Goofy. Here, let me help you with that Gage Goofy.
Why do I care? This could be a good soundtrack for like Queen of the Damned. You know what I mean? Like I could just see Queen of the Damned to the song that's playing right now. I could just see her like walking. Remember the Queen of the Damned?
Right.
Yeah, they were all into
yeah.
it. It was like corn music, wasn't it? All corn music.
No, it was
I think it was corn.
It was corn. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that shit was epic.
I'm not positive, but I think so.
Can I even take the rest?
Yeah. Go more day. Hey, look at the clown. I'll tell you, look at the clown with that. The old man. Did you see what it's doing? It started smoking weed.
Really?
Yeah, it was like, I finally got him to start taking regular straight CBD. Because he got knee problems and all this bullshit. It started helping, but he will not do it, man. Wow. Will not do it. But the clown, actually the one in the middle, he's fucking holding and back there, as old as that picture is, but the way he's holding it, the way it's rolled, it's not even a regular rolled cigarette, man. My one dude, Haley, he was scared walking through there at night because he's got there's that clown picture right there. That motherfucker, like,
Scared of clowns.
yeah, that motherfucker's supposed to have
That's a bad one.
it's supposed to have a light in it. So
I
he's
like that
on a bar and shit.
I like that one.
That motherfucker was scared as shit in there, man. I used to fuck with his ass because the way you can walk around the kitchen and everything. I'd watch which way he walked, and I'd go to the other side, wait for his ass to come out. I scared the fuck out of that big old corn-fed hillbilly motherfucker.
Let's see. I gotta have one question, say two questions.
That's this is dope. It's like a hot rod toilet and shit.
I thought I was like,
Is that for number one? Or is that for number two? Is it a little more powerful?
You guys ready again?
yeah, that's exactly what it is, too. One,
Is it really? No shit.
One's for just taking a leak. It was only supposed to do half the water and shit.
That's awesome.
I ain't gonna lie though, I got a backyard that's fucking half full of dirt. This dog fucks it up. I gotta clean up after his ass. If ain't nobody around, I'm taking one out there.
Boy.
There's just no toilet paper out there.
5,
Well, I ain't
4,
taking shit out.
3,
Drag your butt on the
2,
ground.
1. All right, everybody, we are back right here on C4OC. You are listening to Captain and the Caveman here.
And we
on
need a name,
C4OC.
man.
Yeah, so that's the best that I can come up with right now. You guys, nobody's throwing something out there. So come on, throw something out there. Give us some ideas of some names and shit, and also we'll get something up for Kona and Art as well. They want to get a band name, so they're offering an ounce.
No,
To anybody.
I'll take you to a dispensary and buy you a quarter.
Hey,
A really good quarter.
You get a
Out
quarter.
there, top notch.
You get a quarter. You better be lucky if it's a
Quarter of,
goddamn
Or, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yes.
They'll get you a quarter of top notch.
We're over here,
premium,
man. I'm trying to get my favorite.
38% stuff.
Yes.
So yeah, these guys are gonna come back there outside. Come back up here again. And but yeah, so we were what were we talking about earlier? You wanted to talk more about?
Oh shit, that goddamn Brooklyn Bowl.
Oh
That
yeah.
pass is right there behind your shoulder, home.
Oh, it's way over there. Oh.
It's way over there.
Yeah. Yeah, we got this VIP passes that we got from Brooklyn Bowl. Compliments of our board art, and did really good. This was this was 9/22/17 is when this was.
Yeah, that was a while. We need to refresh that.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Brooklyn Bowl is on their 6th consecutive win for best venue in town.
Really?
Yeah, these
Dude, the
boys
sound always on point there, no matter what.
Those are my boys right there. Yeah, Brooklyn Bulls sound guys, production crew, or whatnot. Serving crew, awesome folks.
Oh yeah.
Awesome folks.
Yeah, you got that guy back there.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Oh, you're doing that on purpose?
I'm pointing it down.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
So
I'm actually doing camera work at it, and it's not a shaky.
so how about we
This is
come
the
over
back
and jam
scene.
for you guys? How
Let's
about
do
that?
that.
scene.
This
This one looks like back here.
We're hiding.
behind the scenes.
Oh man, hey, look, we fucked up too. The first time on the last 3 shows we showed this shit, and I had that magnet. the whole fucking magnet up on that dryer over there. It would look cool as shit with them standing back there.
No,
Dryer.
Yep. This is a full service room. That's a beer cooler for when it's summer. It is. See, it says naked ladies. Only
Naked
pretty girls
ladies.
go.
naked
No
ladies,
offense.
naked
This
ladies.
is like an arcade game, but it really isn't.
Hey, no offense.
It's a naked ladies containment unit.
Right? Oh yeah. But tell you what, yeah. Once again, I want to thank everybody. Also want to be thanking Simple Amps.
Yep.
Soto
Shop Custom
Soto Shop Custom
Got
Guitars.
that down. I got that. Them two I got. Oh
Yeah.
wait, Metal Bag Mayhem, bitches.
.com.
Yes.
You forgot the .com. But it's .com.
Hey, listen, everything is .com.
And
now,
MBB.
okay, people. If you don't figure that out, that's on your fucking ass.
MBN.
Yeah, what's that one? What's that stand for? What's up, Smurf?
You said simple amps.
Simple
Amps.
amps.
You know, I think we need a nice simple amp right here
Yes, I do.
for
I think
our
we need
next
a couple.
jam session. Maybe next time we can all collaborate and get together. I would love to try your amps. If you got any good guitar
Hey, we
people
can do a live
that we
review.
can also bring out, I would love to try your acoustics. We can do a nice little acoustic thing here.
Well, we got an acoustic over there. We got I did have a acoustic bass, but
Well,
we sold that.
We'll take like your guys' sponsors and stuff. Like we'll help
Oh,
we don't
promote
have
their
those.
stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah, sure. Well, I'll get with Denny and see if we can get
Yeah.
get an amp and
come on in and we'll just jam it
play
out.
it out. Yeah,
I would love that.
that'd be
Here
really
we
cool.
go.
I would love that.
And yeah, Soto Shop Custom Guitars. Check it out. Yep, right here. Look, can you see it right there? I can see it up on the wall right there.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, big pretty amps.
And
You can't
every-
help it. I'm a guitar player. I love amplifiers.
Everybody that comes in, like a talented artist like this, I can take it off the wall and hand it right to them. And then because they play it so beautifully and all you people love it, then you can give them a sponsorship. It works for all of us, man. That's all
Oh
I'm saying.
yeah.
It works for all of us.
That's the blend of Matrix and bike. And where's the bike?
The bike goes.
Where's my bike? I'm still want to see where's my car. Man.
What's that? Where's my car?
No, I've seen the movie, but I want to see it. I want to like.
But yeah, MDM Music, Soto Shop Custom Guitars, metalbabemayhem.com, and Simple Amps are the sponsors for C4OC Radio. Good bunch of guys, good bunch of people, really good guitars, really good amps. So you gotta check these
And
guys
pretty
out.
soon they're going to send us a couple so we can let these talented people actually show you how good they sound. Man, that's good. And now I got the iPhone so you can actually hear how good it sounds, right?
Right.
So, hey, come on, people. Simple Amps, Soto Shop Custom Guitars. Little Babe Mayhem, we can do an interview. She does.
We look forward to trying your products.
Yes. Wait, actually, I should be shouting out Skull Strings. That was my girl I met from France at the Whisk. Gwen, Skull Strings. We're going to be doing an interview with you from France. We're going to have to do a Skype or some shit like that unless you want to come back to Vegas or the States.
Also, Dirtbag Clothing.
Oh, yeah.
One of our we get a discount on that.
I like that dirtbag clothing. That's so me.
I'm like Howard.
So Eargasms, we're also affiliated with Eargasms. We get a discount.
That's earplugs, perverts. Settle down, man. It ain't battery operated toys.
So if
you
anybody
weirdos.
brings up the show, do they get a discount?
Hey, my shit's fucking up. Look at that.
Oh,
Look.
Sideways. We're sideways.
But it ain't safe and shit up here. Okay, look. Turn out. Hold on. Turn out, man.
That's intermission.
It's like a 30 second clip. It will show it. See, now look. Now it's saying when I pick my phone, it wasn't saying it before. This one, I think.
Oh, did you start it before or after?
I had to come after. I had it sideways. You gotta type it this way, man. Try doing it sideways. Hold on, fuck. I'll be back in a second. Asshole, don't blame it on me.
So music. Okay, so let's get back to a little bit of what made you start playing the ukulele or the guitar?
when I was 19, I forged my license and I became a truck driver for the Robert Cray Band.
Really?
So I traveled, they called me Junior, the road crew. And I traveled all over the United States right out of high school. I think I just got off working at the railroad for the Bay Area Transit. And I didn't know what I was doing. I was still brand new in the world, like, green, still smell like milk. And my dad landed me this gig and I took off on tour with him. Went on about a year and a half with them. They showed me how to do lighting and all kinds of really cool stuff. And then after that, I got to hook up BB King with some really great weed, and I became his merch guy for a little stint. Wow. And then from there, my father owns an entertainment company that does nothing but the trucking. So I jumped on the Nickelback tour.
Really?
They had two trucks, right? They went their first album, triple platinum. They were on the ICE tour. My dad was the head guy and went from 2 trucks to like 27 trucks. So I got exposed. And I'd always wanted to be, I played jazz band, saxophone and stuff, but I let it go. I'm a jock, you know what I mean? Like whatnot. And I came back to music and I found the guitar. But that was kind of the Robert Cray Band was it for me. That guy was amazing. He's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. Like if you ever get a chance to go check him out here, your mind will be blown.
Is there sound now, assholes? Sorry.
Yeah.
Not you guys. I'm talking to the other
I can Team 1, you find anything in the desert? He goes, we haven't found nothing, sir. It goes, Team 2, you found anything in the desert? We ain't found shit.
Ronald said it's working. Mama Cross up on here. We're doing Regal's Cross fucking CD release in March.
March 28th.
Their second CD release. And actually, that was the first show we technically did out of state together.
Yeah.
To do a remote broadcast, premiere, whatever the hell. All of the above, assholes.
All of the above, assholes.
They're also up with Kaivman Entertainment now. Yeah. Which we got to hang out with Soil and freaking the outfit.
Yeah.
The
president, the vice president of
No, he's the president owner, bro. He's excellent. Yeah, you heard.
Oh, yeah, I said both of them.
Some big names right there, Bobo.
No, he was president.
He's
his company.
I thought he bought it.
No.
Remember I asked? That was one question. I was like, so how long you own it? Because I knew it was around since like 92 or something. They signed some big, million selling sons of bitches. But, man, he owned it since the get-go. I asked him, I said, hey, so how is it like back then when you first bought it, you were handing people hundreds of thousands of dollars because some dude said, a girl said that these guys had a following and they were a band. And now they pay you to be on the label. You have to have your own social media following, so many numbers.
You have to have a full minimum of 10,000 people liking your Facebook for them to even consider.
And then you still have to pay them.
Yeah, and also it's the interaction you get. It's not just likes.
No,
because anybody can go in there and like it.
Well, check it out. I suggest this as an artist to artist. I try to link up with artists that are, of course, my friends. Mm-hmm. That's the biggest thing. If you know an artist that's pretty popular and you're good friends with them, ask them to be an admin on your page. Mm-hmm. And if you have 2,500 people that are on your page, you'll be like, look, I'll invite them to your page. And if you will, please help me out, give me a little bump and invite 4,000 people to me. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of, and they will. I mean, a lot of times friendship, that's the biggest thing. It's the biggest, and artists that are just beginning, that's a big thing right there. Oh yeah. That's the big thing right there because it's like stepping 3 steps in the musicianship of having to get further. Right. The stair step of the situation. You know what I mean? Right. Because they're really the levels, because there's really in being a musician or anything like that, there's no skipping.
Right. Oh yeah, you can't skip it.
I've tried to do it, and it grabs you like the
Hulk, thing in radio,
and it smacks you right back down. It's like Hulk smash, blah 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 blah. You're like my ego. Oh my god, I'm done. Chicano down.
Oh yeah, it's the same way. But I've noticed a lot more people have been going on our Facebook pages and everything. From C4OC. Yeah. And we push their shows, they push our shows. I mean, of course, they give us all night.
And that's technically over a year in the making. We've had a lot of people in the last
this
2
last year
years.
We've been working on that for about the last year. Yeah. And on this collaboration.
And that's how long it took to find the right person, though, to work with.
Well, I've been following you guys since you guys started, and I've seen an extreme swell since you guys started. Mm-hmm. Like it was easy for these guys. You guys were already in the system out here, though. I'm taking it you guys already knew people. You know what I mean? Because you guys made that transition really easy. You know what I'm saying?
He actually knew what he was doing.
I was doing it by myself for a long time. I was just a DJ. That's all I did. And so I was doing little videos and little Facebook lives, like not as many as he does. Yeah. I was doing little interviews here and there, and interviews a few people that I knew. Getting out there, and then that's what kind of just blew up. I got, I'm trying to blow my own. I got kind of popular with the people that I knew and stuff. And so, when I decided to do a local uprising show, I went with one of the other guys at the station. I want to be in
6 hour show, people.
Well, the first one was just the very first local uprising show was way before you.
Well, I know that, but
and it wasn't even a 6 hour show. It was going to be like a 3 hour. It was a 3 hour
tattoo parlor.
Show.
Was it
no?
This was before that.
One of the other guys, my co-host was supposed to was in Pennsylvania, so we were supposed to do it at the same time. 3 hour difference, but did the show at the same time. That's interesting.
Yeah, long distance relationship.
Both at the same time, we're doing things, and he brought in a bunch of bands, and I brought in a bunch of bands that I knew. And so when we started talking about these, because we didn't really interview anybody, we were just talking back and forth. Well, this band's from this place. Yeah. This is who they are. This is their music. We play a couple of their songs. Yeah. Talk a little bit about it. And the funny part about it is he knew absolutely nothing about the bands he was bringing in. And I'm like, okay, well, so where are they from?
Not even a little bit.
And I'm Googling it. He goes, well, I think they're from Ohio somewhere. So, okay, they're from Canton. And then he goes, oh yeah, when
rock and roll capital of the world, Ohio.
How many people are in this band? He goes, well, I think there's like 3 or 4, and I'm like, okay, there's 5 people in this band. There's this person, this person, this person, this person.
We got New Zealand in the household.
Oh, that's it! All right.
But it was kind of funny because I was just like, okay, dude. And then he was trying to contact people out here. He goes, oh well. Tailgun was, they're my friends. Yeah.
He's basically going on his Facebook list, getting his friends, and then friending them.
He was trying to, he contacted me. He goes, well, the show starts at 9 o'clock. Right. And this is on a Sunday. And I already talked to these guys, and they went, well, Steve said it was on at 6. Yeah. That we were going to come on at 6. He goes, oh, no, it's 9 o'clock. It's all East Coast time. And then they went, oh, so it is 6 o'clock. Yeah, over here. Yeah. Don't contact my bands. Let me take care of it.
Man.
And he kind of threw the, well, I'm the owner and bought.
Well, the thing is, you're not. And it's not like you say your bands because you love them. You went to see them before any of the shows.
I say my bands,
but the thing is,
like you guys, I can say that you guys are.
Your band.
What we do is we share it, but there's certain people that just because they see like how many people think we make money, bro? Don't even lie. These sons of bitches come to us and man, we get some really good stories. We've had some really good bullshitters. Fuck all you people too, but you all know ain't coming back. There will be no more snakes in the grass, and this son of a bitch we went through. You went through it before I got here, but with C4OC, we nursed that along. We seen they feel the same way we do about music.
These guys
they promote it, they play it.
Are just as passionate as we are about independent music, about original music. And that's the main thing. It's all original music. I had
that's what it all comes down to.
Everybody asked me, how come you never asked me on your show? I said, well, do something original and I will.
Cover song, bitch.
We have that coming. We really
Not
do.
saying that you guys.
No, it's good.
You
Hey,
guys,
look,
I have these
Oh,
hidden
yeah.
secrets, but as soon as we get them out,
Look,
we're coming in full.
This
for
is
that.
my
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
That's my main thing.
Yeah.
I always tell him.
That's
we need to
always this.
progress.
Yeah.
We need.
Oh yeah.
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 And we have quite a bit.
But if you do those songs, this is the difference, and
We can't
I
release
mean,
that just yet.
I assume
This-
I assume it's similar in LA or wherever else
Oh, yeah,
there's a music scene, but with here because of the strip and the chorus thing, and there's a lot more music work here as far as cover band and shit. And the thing is, if you
That's what I
can do
keep
some,
hearing.
if
Yeah.
you can do covers here, you can make money, play regular, and get a chance for maybe your own band or somebody else's you'd like to join up.
Just so you know, the market. If you could do 3 hours with the music, you can slide
golden.
one set of original.
That's how you do
Yeah.
it. If you can do the covers, they will let you into these places, and you'll get them paychecks that are.
And if
better
you're
than-
good, you'll get the paychecks.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, look, and I try to say I do it for. Hey, motherfucker, we all want to eat. I'm a hungry son of a bitch.
And like I said,
And that's-
Vegas is our playground as we're growing up on Hard Rock. So these bands, you're not going into a little country town, for instance. I mean, every other band that you have to play with here are heavyweights. You know what I
Right,
mean? They're just like, oh my god,
somebody
like,
was
oh.
in this band or in that band, and I mean.
They all know each other,
Yeah.
yeah. And you're just
And,
like,
and
they're
the
phenomenal.
clicky stuff you got to watch for here too, man. I mean, number one, I don't give a damn. I offend anybody if y'all. I don't care.
Yeah, you
I
don't walk
see
in
where
fear,
there's certain
dude.
people that won't work with other people, even though they both, whatever level it is, whether it's a show manager or whatever, but they get into these things where they got this group over here, and it's like that's not the way it's supposed to work. Number one, look, I'll come and see a good band over and over and over. I'm one of them that will see the same person 20 times.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
You got to mix it up, hopefully, number one.
Mm.
And I mean, you got to be good. If you suck, I will tell you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Because,
just,
everybody. I mean, there's sometimes when we'll go to 3 shows a week.
Yeah.
Sometimes 3 or 4 shows.
man,
a
what are you?
week.
Yeah,
man,
you
I
guys
was
are always
doing,
busy.
like,
I was
sometimes-
sure you guys are out.
And there's other times where we're just like,
I
I
about
don't go
killed me.
anyway. Right? And it's just like, okay, I've already seen everybody, but nothing has. There's
Nothing
new coming.
capturing, yeah.
But
Look,
there's-
when you get
but that's
20,
kinda how
you're
there's
tired.
always- Oh yeah.
That's how I felt this morning when he said radio show tonight. I'm all only because it's a radio show. Yeah, I'm down because I've been running it hard.
Oh
running,
yeah,
and
sure. I
then-
mean, yeah.
It's our kind of
Everybody's got-
release, you know what I mean?
everybody's
Like,
got all. I mean, everybody works all day.
right.
I mean, we were working
Oh, fuck.
all day long for. What do you mean all day long? 8 hours, 9 hours.
100
a
and
day.
some degrees.
Yeah, middle of summer. Yeah.
And he's smart enough to leave at least an hour before I do. I'm never smart.
You know, and it's just, there's sometimes it's just like, okay, I've had enough, I gotta go.
I
And then,
know that feeling
before,
too.
I mean, the reason why we kind of stopped doing shows for a little while,
Yeah.
I think we stopped for about 6 months,
No,
Stop.
it's
Or
about
maybe-
2.5, 3. No, it wasn't.
something like that. It was,
It was way too long, but
it felt
Yeah.
it felt like 6
we
months.
got burned out, Holmes.
But I
It
was,
was-
we're doing 6
I was
shows
doing a
week.
morning show.
Wow.
He did a
Look
morning
at
show.
me.
Early
Do I
in the
look
morning,
like somebody
6
that
to
should
9 in the
ever
morning.
be doing a morning? I'm going to bed when the morning show starts. So basically, I had.
That would explain it.
There were- I'm
Really.
telling you, there were some shows that I did not go to sleep because I didn't leave Vamp till 3:30 in the fragging morning.
Yeah.
And then
Which
I
is a
would-
great venue. Check them out. Boom,
Oh,
bam,
yeah.
big up. It's,
Straight.
everybody
We
lives
did
off
2
that
nights
place.
there this week. Actually, 22 hours of Vamp in 2 days, bitches. Guess what? Vamp ain't open 22 hours in 2 days. You know who can do that? Me and this motherfucker right here. That's
Big
all I'm
time.
saying.
That was a Wednesday and a Thursday show.
We got
And I
Illinois
had-
and Germany
I
back.
had a friend of mine. Nancy,
Germany,
come out
big
Friday.
up.
That's when I was going to come out Friday night. I'm like, I only got like 4 hours of sleep in the last 2 days. I'm tired.
You give the look around when they say it.
Yeah, I was like,
Disappear.
I always say, I'll try.
Disappear.
I did it for about a year and a half. I could go like 6.5 weeks. And I mean, and that was when we
Yeah.
started doing shows. I was going to 9 shows a week minimum. I'm talking rap, gangster rap, hip hop,
He's on it.
R&B,
He
everything.
would do all that. Like, hey, I'm going this way.
Yeah, everybody else like,
I
yeah.
don't feel like getting stabbed or shot.
But I do love the questions. I do love to hear the questions from my different friends because people they're like number one, the Southern accent. We kind of discussed that. I've had people ask me if I'm from the South. I'm like, man, fuck you. What the fuck's your problem? No, basically it's West Coast white boy ghetto.
Hey, so
That's my fucking slang.
When I was touring, I was doing magic with a pretty popular magician, right?
What? Wait,
And where-
what?
I can't.
Let me see a rabbit, Hans.
I cannot tell. You know what I mean? It was a contract, but very popular. Anyways, we toured.
Well, there's
Ohio
only
was
like
one of the
3 of
places, and I had this good old boy, big 6'5", big old. He had the Dukes of Hazzard fucking thing on. You know what I mean? And we're sitting there, we're unloading our trucks, and he goes, "Hey," he goes, "You Samoan?" I looked at him. I go, "No." He goes, "Well, I heard the way you talk." He goes, "You're from Hawaii, right?" "Yeah, from Hawaii." He goes, "Well, then you're Samoan, right?" I go, "No."
Hey, man,
He
listen,
goes,
yeah,
just like this. He goes, "Well, then what are you?" I go, "Well, Hawaii's got Hawaiians." I go, "Samoans come from an island called Samoa." Bro, he goes, "They got their own island?" I go, "Yeah, bro." I go, they got
I'm surprised he got.
They got a French
Islander.
side and an American side.
Right? Oh yeah.
He was blown away. He's like,
But where were you at the time? You said
Somewhere in Ohio.
okay, exactly. So that means
Akron, Ohio, maybe.
Akron, yeah.
and that's actually one of their
He was
biggest
just curious.
cities, right?
He was just curious.
But,
Like,
but the thing is,
you
he probably
Samoan?
never.
I've had people ask me the same thing. I mean, I've had people come to me and just start talking Spanish to me like I know what the hell they're saying. I'm like,
Oh, I love that when we work together on
See,
construction
don't-
sites. I
don't
fuck
know
with
what-
him. I'm not even lying. They'll start talking.
Go say hi to him.
Hola. Fuck you.
I'm like, man, I'm more SA than he is,
Oh,
bro.
yeah. A lot of people come to me.
I tell you guys what. You guys in the mood for some Bob Marley?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Man,
Wanna
I'm
sing a
in
Bob
the
Marley
mood for
song?
whatever you guys feel
Yeah, right.
like doing.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn.
All right, we're gonna
Whatever
do.
song you can do the
We're gonna do a hidden Bob Marley track
Okay.
that people probably never heard in their life.
Good.
No offense, but especially white people. And it's not in general or anything.
Hey,
It's
why
just
do you not
it's
get
a
up?
very off. It's not
Kind of
one of the Exodus songs or anything, but it's a very awesome song.
Kind of like B-sides.
B-side stuff, right? For sure. The song's called Dewdrops. I've been searching the whole down day for a little woman of mine. Someone told me I could find her here, and it seems she disappeared. I said I searched the whole down day, night is drawing down. I think I better go home, try tomorrow again. When I reached that railroad station, I missed the last train, and then it seemed like dewdrop gonna call on me. Yes, it seemed like drops gonna call on me now. I think I better make up my mind. What am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna rest up here, or am I gonna push on through? Mine said, hey man, you hit the road. Down there I missed the track. I'm lost, Lord, I'm lost. Yeah, love is such a heavy load. Crying out loud, come back to me. For crying out loud, hear my plea. For crying out loud, come back to me. Why do you treat me so bad? Why do you treat me so bad? Boom, 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 bad, bad. Boom, 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 boom.
Nice.
Nice. Nice. Sometimes when you're sitting down little harder for you to kind of hit the spots when you're singing.
Oh yeah.
So I kind of had to go off on that one a little bit.
Yeah.
But it kind of worked.
Man, you're doing better than most people with auto-tune, so
Here's another one right here for you.
Everybody knows this one. Steer it up.
Yep.
If you know the song, sing. Little darling, steer it up. Help us sing. Little darling, steer it up. Little darling, steer it up. It's been a long, long time since I've got you on my mind. Whoa, yeah. And now you are here. It's so clear to see what we can do. Just you and me, yeah. Wanna steer it up, help us sing. Little darling, steer it up. Little darling, steer it up. Little darling, steer it up. Here we go.
Yep. And they changed the words on it, man.
Yeah, dude. I thought there was another one in there.
That
It was actually another verse, but we took it off.
Because it's because we run them into each other sometimes, so I like to bore the people too much.
Hey, thank all you assholes watching on Facebook. The little blinky shit wasn't stopping. Mark, what up, Sam?
That little
asshole?
blinky shit.
Um,
Yay to the
Esther?
blinky
Oh,
shit. Thank you guys.
Esther Rubin, are you all right? I know you were having some problems there, lady. I know you went to the hospital the last couple of days. I hope everything's going all right with you. That's damn it, I'm so bad. Amboy Rubin. You know
Oh,
that.
Esther,
Yes,
what's
Amboy,
up, mama?
yes.
Aloha, baby. Hey,
Yes.
check out their band, G Nashing.
Yeah.
They're a great band, dude. They're badass.
Actually,
He's seen them at 172.
yeah. So
Yeah.
And actually,
yeah.
he would go see them
Yeah,
again.
they're pretty
Yeah,
fire.
we
Yeah,
might-
yeah.
They were.
I mean, that man, they were all over the place.
Actually, I asked Ruben if he didn't want to come on the show, and
I'm sure they
Oh
will.
yeah,
Come on,
actually,
dude.
I'm sure they will. Dude, you guys need to be here. We're having a
my
great
boy.
time.
So have you seen him play? Have you seen him perform with their?
Yeah.
Own, you know that little white pasty boy, kind of about my size.
Yeah.
Exists more. He plays bass for him.
Yeah, he's
That's my
phenomenal.
boy.
That's your boy right there.
That's my adopted son right
Big
there.
up
That
to
kid-
the adopted
That
son.
kid has been sitting here playing. I mean,
oh, he's playing all kinds of stuff.
man, he
That's
raps.
awesome.
He plays guitar. Man, I'm telling you,
He's
9
very,
Inch
very
Nails hurt.
talented. Yeah.
His version of 9 Inch Nails hurt. I'm sorry. I went back
Wow.
and listened to
Mhm.
that song after I'd watched him do it 4 or 5 times. Just sometimes he'd show up on a show for me. Sometimes he'll show up here some nights with his kickback. He don't mind being on Facebook or whatever. Sometimes he don't want to. He'll play me new songs. But his version of Hurt, watching him go with that over the last year and a half, man, I go back and I listen to the Trent Reznor one. And sorry, Holmes, but no, you did not even try with that fucking song.
No, yeah.
This kid is so amazing.
Oh,
Man, I love that
speaking
he's
of
with them.
covers. Speaking of covers, Cure the Curse.
Oh,
Did,
fuck me, House of the Rising
Wicked-
Sun.
Yeah,
No
they had,
kidding.
They had Wicked Garden too,
No kidding.
and they redid it. They did like a metal version of it.
Mm-hmm.
Corey Taylor did a great job,
That's what's up.
but
The Wicked Garden one's got me thrown off. I'm not gonna lie. That
What
was
cover
for,
do we do? Is it the Clash?
Mm-hmm.
Which one is it? Guns N' Roses?
Mm-hmm.
You guys ever heard of the Clash?
yeah,
Yeah,
once.
we do a cover of theirs that we made.
Really?
Into a
What?
reggae cover
I really like
called
because
Guns of Brixton.
really,
I'm not gonna lie, not one of my
Wow.
favorite groups, but they do have like 4 or 5 songs that I do love.
This
they were
song-
iconic, but
Is
I wanna
amazingly
see what-
gangster.
I want to. I mean, I'm like
Jimmy
really,
Cliff had covered it and stuff, and we put our own twist on it. and it's called The
nice.
Guns of Brixton, and it's by The Clash. And
Okay.
we are proud to present that at live.
Wow.
At live. So
I
it's one of my
really
favorite
want
fucking songs.
Oh yeah.
I'm
My
curious as
cousin's
hell
in a
about
band called Tango NATO out of Long Beach.
Nice.
And they did. I mean, it was funny because they started off this song, and my other cousin, his brother, he looked at me and goes,
Lady
what song
Rayco
that
said
is,
hi.
right?
All right.
Lady Rico?
What's up?
And it was kind of funny because he goes, "You know what this is, right?" And I went, "No, I haven't heard this before." He goes, "It's an Eagles song." I went, "No, it's not." And they started singing, and what they did was they did Hotel California in reggae,
Oh wow.
and they just, I mean, sounded completely different. I'm like, wow.
Wow.
And not just because it was my cousin playing
Yeah.
guitar,
Uh-huh.
but it was just, I was blown away by it. I was
We're
like,
taking
wow.
Sabbath, we're taking Sweet Leaf and Johnny Be Good. And
Really?
we're running those two into each other as a cool
You guys got to do
collaboration.
Hotel California too. You got to.
My thing is,
We got the guitar players too to do it.
Yeah.
They are
Country can
phenomenal.
redo any song and it's going to be a hit in the last 10, 20 years to me. But like that started with Aerosmith and that goddamn goofy Bruce Willis Armageddon movie. That's what
That's a great. I just watched that movie.
Don't want to miss a thing.
Yeah, okay, so they have released
Right.
this song 3 weeks. I don't know if it was a week before the movie. It's number one. And then they sold it to that country dude. And they made it. You got to fill up them lips somehow. Anyway, they sold it to that country dude, and it was number one consecutively on all the pop charts, the rock charts, and the country charts. And from that moment on, the country was never my favorite thing. Look, Three-Legged Dog, the Pickup, the Girls Gone. You know about the Rewind.
Three-legged dog.
I've heard the joke two dogs.
A lot of country songs that go. I lost my dog.
Really? I'm pretty sure there's at least 22,000 of them. I don't know.
Oh, I don't.
But anyway, you rewind it, get all the shit back. But
Right.
to me,
That's
that's
what happens
like
when you play
they-
country.
pop music is. Hey, we all like pop songs, whether you want to admit it or not. There's one to catch. There's a
30
reason
miles
that
to Blue Street.
they put that shit up. But when you put like country has just been like not. It's recycling everything and it's pop light. I don't know.
Pop light pop.
I mean-
like the kind that is. It's like doesn't have quite CO2 in it, so when you go crack, it doesn't really pop.
Yeah, I can't spray it on you.
Almost
when I
there.
shake it up.
Just go.
It's
quick.
good. It's kind of flat, not
Yeah.
good. You know. So
Yeah.
Three Little Birds.
What else?
Yeah.
I like.
I
love it.
He's
I
singing,
love
man. Nick, what song do you feel like? Look, when the singer, please, and look, I know some of them are douches. Don't mind. We all know this. I always mess with. I got to tell that dude from Soil the other night. You know that lead singer syndrome. He kind of looked at me, and everybody around me looked at me like I'm like, motherfucker, don't act like you don't know. Come on, man. But the thing is, man,
He felt tall because the lead
Dude
singer for
was-
Soil is like 4 foot
Little.
tall.
I think
Wow.
I was
But
finally.
in the videos,
He looks like a
he's
monster.
his size.
Sylvester Stallone.
Wow.
Dude,
Sylvester
I saw him,
Stallone.
like,
I
he
was-
out, he just like, he started singing like, wait, no.
I'm
way.
not gonna
He
lie. I
like
was
this
sitting
tall.
next to him for 5-10 minutes after the show, and I was kind of pissed. We won't get into that. But yeah, I'm sitting there, and I was like, "Wait, he's the what?" My daughter's taller than me, man. I'm like, "What?" Yeah, but actually, decent dudes. Jacobs.
Yeah.
But I remember.
What happened to the dog?
He
He's
went
out.
outside.
He's out like a light.
Oh, did he? Is he over there?
Yeah, himself a little beer. He's good. He's like, So what do you think?
I think,
I got one.
okay, so originals, right? We keep working on some new ones. This is one that was created played it here in the last couple months. Maybe you've seen it. Played with the band. First time we'll try to do acoustic and see how it works.
Oh, hell yeah. Hey, premiere, assholes. World premiere.
Only right here.
Right. So just go down. I hope you guys enjoy it. To the light of day, and the hours pass by, turn to me and say, beyond this low line, feel it in your heart, from the earth and sky, as it's ready known, stories that have been told, reggae music for I. Smiling all the time, yeah, and it sounds so sweet. Picking up the vibes, can't help but move your feet. Keeping sound alive with the bass and drum beat, followed by the word that's already been heard. Passed down from God to we. Ooh, sweet reggae music, reggae music. Towards the heart of I, not we refuse it, the feeling of the bass as it flows through my bodily movements. It's with energy and it feel irie. Who feels it knows it. Them are the words of the man Mali. Reggae music, it's reggae music. Towards the heart of I, not refuse it. The feeling of the bass as it flows through my bodily movements. It's with energy and it feel irie. Who feels it knows it. Them are the words of the man Mali. To the darker night, and there's no one around. Soaring through the light, zap little bug to the ground. We are just the same as the buzzing sound. As it's ready known, stories have been told. Reggae music for I. It pertains to you, yeah. Then you're not alone. Many take this path straight out of Babylon 1. Sweet reggae music and the countryside, away from us, so now free at last. No need to ask. Jolly us on the right path. Ooh, sweet reggae music, reggae music. Touch the heart of I, not we refuse it. We can refuse it. A feeling of the bass as it flows through my bodily movements. It's with energy and it feels irie. Who feels it knows it. Them are the words of the man Mali. Sweet reggae music. Touch the heart of I. Sweet reggae music. That's right. Sweet reggae music. One more time. Sweet reggae music. It's reggae music. Touch the heart of I
ain't even lying, bro. I got goosebumps. For real, I'm not even trying to That shit was.
That was the first time we've ever did that
on acoustic. Yeah.
Nice. I was kind of trying to find it, you know.
I was there. It was cool.
I couldn't lie about it, but look, I mean, I'm pretty here. Nice. You guys should be able to see that shit swinging up from over there. It's everywhere but where I want it to be.
Oh, it sounds great with the whole band, all the things going on. It's
guys that we've gone. I mean, we could have the Kansas City Chiefs right now of a band. It's like the equivalent of they can't do no wrong.
And that's something right there. What you just played, they could play on. They could actually shuffle that in between different types of stations genre wise,
Sure.
just because it fits
That
in
pace,
everything.
that movement.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, there's one thing I really learned. The last band I was in, the Lady Reiko band, she was so diverse. It taught me literally, like, you know what? I know you're a reggae artist, but you're so damn good. Like anybody in any genre will stop and just be like, wow. You know what I mean? Like we have to use that to our advantage. You know what I mean? Like,
sure.
and I think we get that too a lot right here. Like we could go into with the way our guitars and stuff. We do harmonizing guitars, harmonizing keyboards, and we could go into another genre, rock, and hold our own. You know,
man, you gotta help me remember that song, man, from that night at that party at his house. Man, it was some 80s white boy song that I'd never heard done by anybody other than
Wild Wild West.
I used to live downtown.
Guess what? He's a jerk off.
Ice baby.
Look, I used to pretend because Ice Baby you can actually meld in with under pressure for real.
Oh, I love it.
I mean, other than
you're back now.
Don't forget. No, mine is dun,
dun, dun, dun, dun, dun,
and his is
dun 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 dun. Dun dun is the difference. Yeah. No, I heard a guy. He blended those two. He's like this big boy back east, big raw white boy, big beard on him, and he sang like he did Under Pressure, but jazz version, and then went into a jazz version of Ice Baby, and he sang it instead of rapping it. It gave me chicken skin. I was like, damn, I would totally do it.
Wow.
Just like I wish I thought of it.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Some of the best rappers I've seen in the last 6 to 9 months. And I like messing with the people local with me. I like the social conscious thing, like you were saying, like Mike Xavier, Harvey Listen, Wasteland Squad, that whole fucking, there's like 13 artists on that shit.
King Knot to you too. You big up your circle, cuz that's conscious right there.
That's
bro.
the thing.
Everybody.
These people, and sometimes I'm not gonna lie, man, I'm not the biggest peaceful person. I mean, you guys know how calm I am.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Jesus, like, being around between Existmore, the kid that's playing bass for Nashing, and they like kind of were like trying to tell me, oh, you're too high. Okay, so I did take some of that, but I did at least get to stomp them in their heads and make them realize, look, when a son of a bitch is fucking with you too much, you gotta say something, man. Look, we can all try to be nice to everybody.
Sometimes you have to put a gun in somebody's face. That's it. No, just watch them pee themselves. To
take care of the problem.
Here you go, bud. That's what the real world consists of.
Doing what they're doing, like you guys, that's the thing I like, because I've seen you from the get-go. I met you on the show, the first one I did with him, actually. And just the way you guys have been with me from the get-go. When you were with Lady Reiko, after the fact, all of that. There's certain people, no matter what genre of music, I wasn't trying to be on a show, man. I was just going to fucking shows.
But you're natural, bro. It happened because you're natural. It grabbed you. You didn't grab it. You're in the grid, cousin. You're in the matrix. You know what I mean? He took the red pill.
He actually kind of likes me.
This dude's actually my best friend.
You know what? I could see why. Like I hit it off with you guys. Like I text this dude. I was like, I think we could be related. That was my first fucking introduction.
I don't know. I think we are. I even asked my dad, "Is he relevant?" I know my sister is out there.
Blythe, anywhere around there.
My dad's going.
Maybe it was like
probably. I don't know.
Shit.
Well, there was this wild time back in the day.
I connected with Parker, Arizona. We have there's a lot of family over there, Durans, that I found. I just happened to find like a little mesh pot of them.
How long ago?
Just in the last year.
Man, I found out I had 4 fucking sisters 2 years ago.
Did some crazy shit.
Man, that ain't cool, man.
Blows your whole mind, right? It's like,
once you get 22, man, you shouldn't have to find out stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, that's tough.
I'm going to keep saying that, man. One night in a dark club somewhere.
Yeah, dark.
Somewhere. Maybe at a rave, somebody that's doing lots of ass, and somebody's going to go, you're 22. And I'm going to be like,
I did my first hit of acid when I was up up in Northern California.
Oh shit! He
And it was a trip.
He did it without
they
me
had-
too. I'm pissed.
They had
Not lying.
they had all these glow sticks on. They had them on the dogs, on the cats, and everything.
Dude, it's in the mountains
Frisbees.
too. It's not.
But it's out in the middle of fucking
it's-
nowhere.
Yeah.
So I'm in the tent. I'm sitting there. I kind of laughing and everything. Everything just looks because everything has a streak to it.
Right. Yeah. That's a
So-
tracer. We call it the
Right,
tracer.
yeah,
It's still there.
It was,
We're good.
it was kind of weird. I'm like, okay, yes, this is all right. So this is what acid feels like. Okay.
Yeah.
And
I remember I
you
loved
know,
it.
I'm in my
It's my
50s and I've never tried acid.
Wow.
So I'm just
Okay.
like,
And it was
Okay.
supposed to be with me. We had this discussion. I'm really disappointed in you.
So I'm sitting there. There's this girl,
It's
there's
like
this
a
girl
man.
and her mom. Her mom's sitting there, and she's just, I mean, she took more hits than anybody did. She was really fun. So she had a grin that was like this big. And she was just like,
Face just hurts. Yeah.
oh yeah. And I'm looking at her. I'm just like, okay, that looks kind of funny. But okay. So her daughter was there. I mean, cute girl, Julian,
Yeah.
great girl. She's sitting there. She's doing this, and every time she does this to her face, her whole face moves. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird.
You could see it. Yeah.
And then, but then when she got it, she goes, "Oh yeah, I got this." And then it's on
Oh,
my
don't
face. I'm
start
trying to
touching
get
the
it up.
face, man.
She started doing this to her face, and
Yeah.
then she went like this to pull it off,
Yeah.
and her whole face went.
Oh,
I'm going to bed. I'm done. I'm out.
See,
Wake
man,
up
you
in
should've done it
geometrical
with me
shapes
because
and
I'm
shit.
telling you, look, the last time I did it, I'm not gonna lie. Fuck you, Angel Bear, Exist More, Patrick, whatever your fucking name is. You're the one that gets it. Right up on this roof is a flat
Oh,
roof,
man.
and we sat up there for 5 fucking hours. He fucking had his little acoustic guitar. I did Facebook Live the whole time. Check it out, people. Go ahead. You're only gonna see darkened stars.
You
and
know
hear
what?
good music,
The
but
next time I come through, I we love to talk about DMT.
we can talk about whatever we want to.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll
I've
have
heard of it.
let's
I've
have
heard
a
it
whole
smells like
discussion,
tar.
and I'll
This
bring.
is
No,
a-
it smells like a goat farm when you burn it.
Yeah.
Like a goat, like you stand in a
Oh.
goat farm, it smells like a fucking goat farm, bro. And that's how you know it's good.
Really?
Well, anyways, I will bring some and a dab rig, and we'll talk about it, discuss it, the effects, everything. We'll jam a little bit, and then we will all experiment on DMT if you want. I am down for that.
Hey,
It is amazing. I will not use the word amazing for acid, mushrooms, or anything ever
I'm
again.
gonna
That's
tell
what
you
I've
right
heard, but
now-
I'm not real big on smoke anyway.
no.
So I like
No,
edibles.
smoke.
Billy will do it. No, Billy.
He'll do anything.
He'll do anything.
He'll try
No,
anything.
what the hell?
I'll
I'll do it with
do
you.
it.
Come on, you guys
I'll
got
do
to
it with
remember
you.
the right name.
Mikey.
Mikey, that's what it is. Mikey will do it. Yeah,
Mikey.
Mikey likes it. Mikey will try anything once.
Brothers, we've had a great time.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thank you guys.
But we have to
It's
start.
been,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Running
That's
that.
about it.
Yeah, we're
Give me
already
some love.
fucking,
This
one
hours
is
about
over
bringing
the
in
show
guys.
we play.
Nice.
That's
And you
good.
guys help
Yeah,
us
man.
drop some names, give us some
Thanks for
ideas,
having
help
us.
us out.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Fuck yeah.
All right, we'll be back after this guy to play some
Yeah,
music.
only grab 2. I
Yeah.
think.
We'll come back in minutes here.
Motherfucker. Oh wait, we gotta take FU pics because I need to make some.
FU pics.
I can make
Yeah, we gotta take some
cartoons
pics.
now and stuff out of pictures, man. It took me a while, but thank you so much, man. I'm not-
American spirit.
Yeah, and actually, you know what? I did notice. Even I was able to smoke a half of them.
Here we go. Fuck you pictures.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's gonna give it the bird, huh? I'll show you. My grandma did it at her 100th birthday. She flipped me the bird for her birthday.
My grandfather is the one that gave me that, man. I ain't gonna lie. I just got a picture from his memorial.
Here we go.
1968 in jail.
I'm just gonna get it further out there. There you go.
You guys, thank you for
I hope
having
you people
me on.
snapshotted this. and
One
hey,
more, one more.
I told you.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure, shotgun better. Cheese.
Hey, you know what it means for you, unless I don't like you, then fuck you.
We love all you guys. Thank
Yes,
you for
we do.
entertaining us.
All right, thank you for hanging out with us guys at C4OC Radio, RevolutionRadio2.com 2.0 here on Facebook, YouTube Live.
Revolution Radio 2.0 YouTube. Fucking C4OC
C4OC
Radio.
Radio. Also got Simple Amp, MBM Music, MBM.
Ooh.
Yeah, MBM Music.
Metal Babe Mayhem.
MetalBabeMayhem.com. And
Man, you look sexy on that one, bro. Look at you, man. Look,
So,
hey, look at you.
let
You
me
guys
come
can
out.
see him on Facebook. Look, he looked like he was like, you look like you were just like telling some girl, guess what? I'm gonna do to you, baby.
Get ready for it. Are you ready for it?
I love all you
Peace.
assholes. Thank you
Love
for
you
watching.
guys.
Good night.